Both these teams are looking strong, but it's all whether they're able to find their form. And you can't be starting off slow, especially in the playoffs.
I'm excited about this double nade here on the Infinite side. That was a nice chunk taken down already. Oh, but look at this mid push. So deep, but they could get caught out.
Oh, surely they will. Waz able to find one. Finds a second as well. Oh, look at that. Kills just going the way of Infinite. We've just got Tin and Martinez. Final 2 players here, but Martinez able to do a fair bit, but they're just going to be sending it Banana. Velox are none the wiser, and surely B's going to be completely clear for the side of Infinite. But that was such an interesting round, because obviously we saw Velox, the aggression towards middle, but it was something I wasn't really expecting, and it was something that, you know, they clearly got caught out from. But
yeah, as soon as they didn't get those instant kills, that's when they were in a really difficult situation. The thing is, we didn't even get to see what Infinite, their actual game plan was there. They obviously had that double nade. They had a lot of utility, but we didn't get to see what their main use of it was. Potentially that'll be something we see later in the game. Keep that in their sleeve as another bit of a tactic, but it's just Martinez here. He's doing damage, but he doesn't have a kit. He doesn't really have time.
He wouldn't needed to get all 3 kills very quick, very fast on that, really. But that's the first round for Infinite. Kind of expecting it. Obviously, all 4 players going down towards Banana, but they were able to close it out. That's the first round for Infinite, and they do really need it as well. Get those early rounds going in their favour, and hopefully win in the half. You can never count out a team like Velox, and you also can never count out this force buy. Obviously, we do see 3 Deagles, a Scout, and a FAMAS. Quite a strong buy from Tin as well. That rifle should be able to do a fair bit of damage, but it's all dependent on whether they can utilise it.
And also, look at that P90 on Waz. I love that there. Get ready to go for something aggressive. Obviously, you don't get the same kill reward that you would with the other SMGs, but it does allow you that 50 bullets running gun.
100%. Obviously, they are going to be sending it towards A. There are 3 players on the side of Velox, but do obviously have weapon disadvantage and a very big lack of utility. This is the time Velox need to be taking Banana. They are going to be doing so, but there's 5 players all towards A. Surely they shouldn't be able to do much here. ZRK able to get the opener. Should be able to find a second as well. That's a Scout. Oh, but the Bout player, Tomaz, able to get 1. But the kills are just going the way of Infinite once again. Oh, that's the FAMAS. That's the damage dealer.
Yeah, that is the big gun gone there. This looks like it should be just a pretty clean round going on from here now. They do have these rifles. Oh, I say that as ZRK gets taken down. Nice deagle shot there from Adam S.
Obviously, Flash should be able to retrieve that weapon there. Just upgrade the Galil, but Adam S might be able to find another hit. Information gathered, finds Zoots, and this is the damage that Infinite can't be taken. This is the weapons that can't be relinquished from their arsenal, but Adam S seems to be able to. But yeah, obviously second round for Velox, but this is where Velox really need to question what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, Adam S, he has saved that AK. Obviously been able to drop over his Deagle as well. And a flashbang. So I wonder if he's going to be playing a site solo. Maybe give him that flash. Hopefully seeing if some of those USPs can get flashed into a certain position. See if they can get an advantage anywhere. But obviously the weaponry heavily favours Infinite here.
We do have Waz opting for that Mac 10 as well. Trying to make as much money as possible. Oh, but ZRK able to find the opener onto Adam S. Deagle will be retrieved, but I doubt they'll be able to do much in this round.
And now's the only player of armor, so that AK is not going to be able to be fully utilised.
Oh, look at the aggression from the T's. They're trying to probe towards B, but now with that Deagle, able to find one. Drop down to 11 HP, but Martinez going to have a perfect hold here with the AK. Finds both of them, lines up, and the third. No armor needed.
Yeah, I say when meant to be fully utilised. He's doing it all by himself. Not even taking a bullet of damage there. Only 1 player directly looking at him. And it's just Flash in the 1 versus 3.
Only has a flash to his name as well. Utility very limited. And look at the angle Martinez is playing. Surely he's not expecting this. Oh, and that round, perfectly played from Martinez. And we've seen Martinez time and time again put the team on his back, especially with the AWP, but done it with the rifle without armor this round.
He's done so much there. He really carried the team there, like you mentioned. And look at what that's done to the Infinite economy. After winning those 2 rounds, the round that looked the easiest out of all of them, that's the one they couldn't close out. Now that's just forced onto that Eco, just that Deagle, just that Tech 9.
There might be a
miracle if they want to win this.
Might have been a little bit of complacency there, expecting, oh, okay, they're just going to be on USPs. We don't really need to worry about peeking alone, but when you've got Martinez on that AK time again, he's just done it with a clean one-tap onto Lulz. You can't count out a player, regardless of armor. Got to just show some respect, but Adam S not showing any. That's the bomb drop. Adam's going to be closing out as well, and that's 2 rounds back-to-back for the side of Velox. And the form that Infinite seem to have has just fallen away.
Yeah, completely. And now look at what that's done. From that weak eco round with just the AK, 2 rounds in a row, their economy is absolutely booming. 8k on Martinez. Tomaz on around 6. Obviously, on the other side of things, you've got 2 Galils on the Infinite side.
It's going to be really tough. Surely Riggs going to be expecting something maybe a little bit fast from the side of Infinite. The limited utility, limited weaponry as well. They can't be taking aggressive peeks, but Martinez been humbled slightly. He's going to be doing a fair bit of chip damage, but talk about chip damage. Waz losing 54 there.
Yeah, 3 of the players on the Infinite side, they can all be taken down by that 1 bullet with the M4. Obviously, 3 of them do have AKs on the CT side anyway, so shouldn't be that big an issue, but all this chip damage, it does build up, makes these kills a lot easier.
Utilizes them M4s. Obviously, we know the crosshair placement on every single player in this league is pretty much perfect. So those M4s, only 1 bullet needs to connect. You're just playing it really slow here. Smoke has faded. I wonder whether we'll see Lulz get aggressive towards long. It's just going to be falling back, but it's all about Martinez's timing, when to peak.
Yeah, look at that. They clear Banana. They've got the info. The timing's perfect there. He gets 1. The bomb's all alone. If Tin peeks out now, that's the bomb gone. Bomb being dropped. It is a 3 versus 3, and health does favor Infinite.
They do need to close this out cleanly, though. Zoot's able to find 1, getting the trade onto Waz. It's just Adam S in the cubby position. Surely has been spotted and will get found. That's the 3rd round for Infinite. Many casualties is going to, it's going to limit their money. Whereas Velox, they have no problems. They've got Martinez on that AWP with some money in reserves as well.
Yeah, first AWP of the game, first AWP of the series. Performed so well with the AK. Let's see if he can do the same with the AWP. Money's still not perfect on Infinite. Could be broken this round.
We are seeing a fair bit of aggression towards Banana, but those nades towards Logs. That's ZRK being dropped to 46. Oh, and Martinez getting the opening onto Lulz. That's just what you need from an AWPer. Oh, look, even more damage from those nades.
And look how much util they still have left on the CT side. Still got so many Molotovs here. But none towards B. That's why they're having Martinez rotate over. He's got to be quick, though. Oh, maybe not. Tin's doing it all for this time. Flash low.
It's just going to delay them 9 HP, and we've got the whole of the T's rotated in. Perfect shot from Martinez again. And that's 4 players staying alive. They're building up their money so cleanly. And Infinite obviously able to find 1 round, but not able to string them together.
Yeah, they're going to have to force this as well. The money's really dire here. There are going to be a couple of techs, maybe a bit of armor as well. Oh, a couple of P250s, in fact. We don't see too many of those normally on rounds like this. We'll see if they can do any damage, but against the buyer Velox, you can't imagine too much.
Yeah, and just, look how aggressive Tin's playing with that MP9. Oh, now able to find 1, not convert the second. M4 will be able to be retrieved as well, and that's a weapon that Infinite should be able to utilize. It's just whether they'll be able to do anything with it, though.
Yeah, they'll need some Martinez level miracles here. Obviously, they do have armor on a bit more players, so they can recycle that M4 a bit more than the AK.
Love this as well. Velox playing so slow. Don't want to give up anything. Definitely don't want to give up another pick because obviously it does favour Infinite. They do, the trades coming in. We do still only have one player towards B as well, and it seems as though that's where they're going to be going. So much utility burnt down bottom banana.
Where do Infinite choose to go here, though? The Molotov on B has just been used, and Tin still has a smoke. We'll just use that now. It'll be low on time unless they go through this smoke. Adam S, he's rotated over towards B as well.
Utility will be coming in very shortly, but I doubt they clear this position from 10. It's such an off angle. They're going to be going in, but they don't clear it. 10 only able to get one, though. Gap in that CT smoke. These players are coming from Banana, but it's a 3 versus 3 now. Fairly winnable round for Infinite, and it's one they do need to win. Waz able to connect onto Adam.
Yeah, that's made it a lot easier here. Flash might even be able to get one. That's Martinez. He gets them both, in fact. I mentioned the P250s. You don't normally see them on rounds like this, but maybe they should see them more. That's 3 kills from the P250. That's a round thrown there from Velox. You can never be losing something like that.
Yeah, I think it's really disappointing. I was expecting maybe a little bit more aggression from Adam S helping out Tin there. Obviously, Tin only able to find one, and Adam S was kind of locked out of the site. Maybe if we saw a little bit more team play from Velox, that should have been a very clean round from them. I think they just gambled a little bit. It wasn't really necessary, but Tin, so much aggression. Perfect flash. Is able to get one, and that's an AK for an MP9. So not the worst trade, but
Obviously, the kills that these even trades do slightly favour the T side, but when you, like you mentioned, when you do have the MP9, you really can't complain.
I've retaken Banana here, but we are going to be seeing some A aggression as well from the side of Infinite.
Perfect nade there, 50 damage, almost 50 damage there. Throwing AKs out the map, but they do choose to go A, and look at this, that looks like the cool.
Also looks like the gamble, though. They've brought Adam S over. Surely he's not going to clear Arch. He will get found. That's 2 picks going the side of Velox. It's a 4 versus 2 now. In a matter of seconds. And they're just going to have to send it towards A. We've got ZRK and Flash surely going to get found on the other side of the smoke. And the AWP scope baits him out. Flash able to get one, but surely won't be able to get another. And Adam S is going to close it out. And that's another round for Velox. But Infinite, both these teams just seem to be going back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, if that trend continues throughout this half, obviously, Infinite, they'll completely be happy with that on the T side. Quite an even game so far, but once again, they're being forced into these pistols. They do have that hero AK and flash. That's something they didn't have on their last eco round or that last half buy.
They're going to be sending it towards second mid, but the aggression is Banana. Surely they'll be able to call that it's all clear, but it's just Tomaz and now. And this is going to be such a tough hold. Obviously, we'll have a lot of utility to slow it down, but Infinite have opted to play silently, played slowly.
Look how many TTs are stacked towards this porch area. 3 players so close to each other, so the trade, you would imagine, you would hope that they would come through for Velox.
Well, remember, though, one perfect flash and they're all done for. We will see the exec coming in, but Waz able to get one. Lulz as well, but the kills are just trading out here. Oh, Tomaz unable to get the kill cleanly. It lists Tomaz and Martinez. Oh, Lulz with the jumping kill. Such an interesting thing.
He should be able to kill Flash here, and it's just going to be Lulz. Surely he gets this kill. Lulz so low, but he is against the AWP, and Martinez does it where Tomaz couldn't. Tomaz really struggled to get that kill there. Almost cost the team the round.
Shooting bodies with the Julies. Interesting sidearm.
PM's already there.
2 clean headshots to close out that round. Really tough, though. I saw Infinite winning that, especially when Tomaz took so long to kill that Apps player. It meant the reposition couldn't come in, and he just did get hunted by Lulz.
It's finally, we mentioned it, teams weren't able to string rounds together. They finally have now for Velox. It is going to be the eco for Infinite. Oh, but they're swarming. Martinez pushing the molly. No-scope comes through.
Within a matter of seconds, it's Lulz, 1 versus 5. Surely the goal is damage here, but I doubt any will be able to be done.
Does have a deagle and armor though, and you can never count out a deagle.
It's all about timing. Here's the Apps player, able to find player in Boiler. But Adam S will be able to get the trade and retrieve that M4. Only one body getting taken down, and Velox able to string some rounds together now. Obviously against an eco, not too tough, but we will be seeing the full bite coming in from Infinite.
So obviously they're not going to be able to get their AWP when that's one player is going to be eco in on those 4 spies. They're not going to be able to get one out anytime soon unless they start stringing some rounds on the board.
We're going to be seeing a little bit of aggression towards Banana here. They're pushing fast, but the Molotovs are coming in. Oh, ZRK unable to get the timing on that flash there. Oh, a nade just in between the 2 players. Obviously Adam S, 42 HP.
Oh, look at this. Thomas didn't swing. He let his teammate die untraded. Tin goes down as well. Adam S, once again, these trades are not coming through this round for Infinite.
And they don't seem to be able to get the timing either. Oh, wow, should be able to find Martinez very cleanly here. And it's a 1 versus 3. Just Infinite.
Look where the bomb is. He's so far away. If Adam S can get this kill on the B player here, which he looks like he should be able to, there's a chance. They probably would have confirmed B's clear. Obviously now A should be the read, A should be the play, but Adam's already making his way there.
Something to mention as well, Velox got the opening pick. It was a 5 versus 4 at one point, and it just dropped to a 3 versus 1. Just so disappointing to see, but when you do see Infinite just taking those individual peaks, and you know, they are coming through, they are working the way of Infinite, it's just really tough for Velox.
All this setup. I wonder if Adam S is going to go for this. Maybe just try to get some exits. The pit, the mini pit setup, so tough to break.
Yeah, surely exits are just a play here, but might not get the timing. Obviously, Waz going to be holding. Oh, Adam S able to find one, but Waz gets the trade, and that's the AWP kept. That's a 5th round for Infinite. This game seems very back and forth. Obviously, Velox seem to be able to string some rounds together, but Infinite are just finding their form here and there. But they do need to get this next round to really give them a chance of winning the half.
Point something out, Martinez is 16-6 right now. He's playing lights out. And I mentioned won't be able to get an AWP out on the Infinite side unless they win some rounds, and they finally did. See, they got to retrieve Martinez's AWP.
It's 3B setup though. Could be perfect. They haven't shown any aggression towards Banana, so the call might be only 2B. Martinez should be able to find this kill very cleanly. Information gathered though.
It's just Velox need to make sure they apply enough pressure on the A site to leave Infinite going B.
The aggressive peek here might get them killed though. Oh, talk about getting killed. ZRK gets 2. Surely just going to call the B sites clear, but the flash has come over. So they know there's one more player remaining. It's Tin. Able to find one hit. Should be able to have a chance at killing this Ruins player, and he does. That's 2. That's 2 apiece.
Yeah, Tin's really made this round doable again from Velox. And look at this. They just leave Banana. And look at Now's position. Obviously, the rotate's already come through. Look at Now. He could have perfect timing, but he does only have that MP9.
Might just go to try and deny plant, but it is going to be really tough, especially when we do already have Laws in pit. Now able to find one. Laws doesn't convert. We got Flash 2 HP getting taken down by the nade. It's just Laws 1 versus 3 now, able to find one. And it's Tomaz and Tin going to be swarming the pit area. Oh, but he's crossed a mini pit. He sees his hat. Doesn't find his head.
This is doable. It's all on Tin, the player who made this round doable. Laws not even peeking, but Tin gets taken down. Laws, such a big round from him as well.
It's a 1 versus 3. So tough as well. They knew his positioning, was able to take it, and they all peeked 1 by 1, and I think that's really unnecessary. Obviously, if Tin did just stick the bomb, it would have been a clean round, but you sometimes can't take that gamble. But there was 3 players, Charlie. They should have just swung all together. That round would have been closed out straight away. I think they tried to rush it. I think they tried to play a little bit too aggressive there, and it wasn't really worth it, especially when you do have a heavy advantage.
Now it's Velox's turn to be on the eco. They do have this that one P250 and now, obviously, we saw what Infinite could do with it, but I can't imagine anything's going to be done this round.
Oh, but all 5 players peeking towards mid. They've just been able to get a kill cleanly. But now it's Zoots with that MAC-10. Able to get 2. We'll get the 3rd as well. Building up that economy. That's a 7th for Infinite. I was saying about how stringing rounds together is going to be imperative to them getting the half. They have been able to...
one round off winning that half, in fact. On obviously the T side, they've looked really shaky in some rounds, but these last 3 rounds, they look significantly better. And this could be it. 1 round away from winning the half. And they might even be able to do more. They could even be looking at 9.
We do have Adam S, though, going to be peeking so aggressive towards second mid. Able to find 1. Information on the second as well. It's full blind, though. And there's a little bit more aggression shown towards Banana. Martinez able to find 2. Doesn't find the 3rd, though.
Yeah, this is a round where Velox just can't give away. And look at this. The call from Infinite. They have to rush B. Tin gets 1. He gets the AWP flash now. Just got a delay for his team to rotate in. Damage is being done. Flash is in a tough situation, but he knows where Tin is.
Let's find the kill. 1 versus 4. 3 HP, though. We do have a grenade on Adam S, but now just pushing through the smoke. We'll connect and we'll close the round out. And that's the AWP saved.
You saw that now also went to save that AWP, but he dropped it as the other one was retrieved. Surprised they weren't even considering going for that double AWP at all.
Obviously, maybe players just not feeling too confident with it. And it is a risk. Obviously, if Infinite do play fast, having that double AWP, you could get caught out by those, those 3-4 players rushing. That's never what you want to be. Never what you want to have with the AWP. And talk about players rushing. Infinite getting so aggressive here towards Banana. Adam S able to find 2, but Lawls finds 2 of his own. That's a 3 versus 3 now. Oh, the block smoke towards CT. It's going to be detrimental, especially when trying to cross. That's the bomb in the open, Charlie. Martinez just rotated in, played it to perfection, and Adam S can just swing off the shot.
Yeah, look what that's done there. They just can't swing. They don't have a smoke to smoke the CT position. They're in a crossfire between the 2 players. Adam S waiting to swing off his teammate.
Rumboos has come in, but Adam S isn't fooled. Isn't worried about it and just needs to swing now, and he does. And that's 4 kills for Adam S even. Got the 2 early Banana and 2 closing out that site. We said Infinite had a chance to close out this half and take it, but Velox just got the last 2.
Yeah, they put up a bit of fight at the end there. I mean, we've seen glimpses from both teams, but we've also seen so many mistakes. Rounds that should never have been lost end up being lost in the end. And I feel like the teams are really going to need to stabilize. I think the coach is going to have a lot to say. And I mean, in the in-game leaders as well. Because he just calmed their players down. Potentially it's the nerves. Potentially this is the playoffs. Obviously the first map of the playoff. Potentially one of the last for one of these teams. So it's really got to be... They've really got to turn it around quickly. Because I think we've seen too many mistakes for someone to considerably take any lead.
And you can't be making mistakes now. Obviously in the regular season, mistakes can happen. You've got 7 other games. If you mess up a match, you've still got a chance to rectify these mistakes. But not now. You could be playing 2 maps in the playoffs. You could be getting taken down straight away. I love this from Velox though. The 3 players bridge, and that's ZRK, 8 HP.
Getting back up, but it could in fact cost Flash's life this time. Oh, they are still fighting it. Zoots, he's been dinked, but nothing converted yet. Oh, it will be now, though. Zoots repeats into mid. Wanted to get something for the health he's got taken.
That's Infinite losing 2 players so easily there. That's definitely not what you want, especially on that pistol round. That all-defining, just, a half changer. You win the pistol, you can win the second, especially if they force. You can start finding your form, but Velox has just found theirs. They're looking so dangerous.
Oh, look at this. I think they sent Adam S out to probe. I think he spotted 2 of them. That's the call. Go be fast. And it is just Lawls here. Oh, I love that. They dropped another nade to him. He's going to be able to use them both. There's a chance he can take down now.
Oh, so much damage with that nade. Not able to connect, though.
Oh, he's 2 HP, trapped in ruins. They know where he is, and that's it. It's just these 2 remaining CTs left. But look how low some of these Ts are.
Doesn't really matter though. Adam S, he's low HP, but he finds both. And that's 2 rounds back to back. Adam S has got a 4K. And we were talking about Martinez 16 and 7 at one point. Adam S 20 and 8, just overtaking his teammate.
I wonder if that round was a read there from Velox. They seem so aware that someone could be in that apps position, just lurking, waiting for that second mid push. Obviously, 3 players swung. It did look like a read. Potentially, that's something Infinite have done previously.
You're going to be seeing a lot of aggression from the side of Velox. Going to try and take apartments. They have slowed it down, and they have got 4 players towards A on the side of Infinite. Just this lone defender of Laws. Utilities coming in. I love this front sight smoke. Look at that nade dropping tin. 28 HP.
You're not converting off of that. Not pushing yet. Just waiting. Faking out some more util.
We do have 3 smokes on the side of Infinite. They should be able to delay slightly, but they have still gambled that 1 player towards B. Obviously, high risk, high reward, but the risk seems to definitely outweigh the reward. Obviously, they have rotated 1 player in now, but this is not the time to get taken down. Laws gets found. They're just going to be smoking off CT. And Waz surely unable to get anything here. Oh, out in the open. Perfect flash from now. It's a 5 versus 3. Okay, going to be pushing down mid. We'll see the gun barrel and get the kill onto Tomaz.
Yeah, the problem is these CT players are so locked out. Flash, he could be going down, but no, it's his teammate first.
We'll be able to find 1. Then they're just going to try and reduce the money on the side of Velox. But Adam S with the AK doing so much damage. Both these players half HP now. Surely just going to be saving those Galils.
Yeah, that's it. The force buy is over. They have closed out that round. It just depends how much more damage can Infinite do. Obviously, they would love to save these Deagles and armor. Obviously, the Galil on GRK, he can drop over that Deagle as well. So they'll be able to invest a little bit into next round, but I doubt it'll be another force. It should just be an eco with these saved weapons. They can definitely do a job with them. We've seen what they can do with pistols before. Add a Galil into the mix.
Something to mention though, this is Infinite's map pick. Obviously we should see Velox getting 10, but if you're losing your map pick, what's to say about on the enemies? You haven't really seen Infinite play much Ancient either. It's gonna be a tough one.
Ancient could be coming sooner than Infinite want, unless they can do something soon, something drastic. Martinez tempting fate a bit there.
Especially peeking a Deagle, that's such a risk. Oh, but the perfectly timed Coffin's flash. Tin able to get out unscathed. Do have a player bedroom, though. We've already got Zoot so deep here. Oh, with the Galil, though, ZRK finds 2. That's what you want to be doing with that save weapon.
It's a 3 able to get out.
Oh,
they've got... Oh, Zoot.
I think just guarantee the kill. Make it a 5 versus 2. We've seen sometimes those situations go sideways, but not this time. And as you said, Infinite needed to pull off something drastic, and they have. What's to say the round's over yet?
They are gambling these 4 players towards A, and now I think they got the read. ZRK is doing so much work. That's 3 kills for him into this round. There's a chance for 4. He does get taken down, but it's just now in the 1 versus 5. He bought it to the 1v4, but you can't imagine he's going to take down all these players.
It's an ace clutch. Something I doubt we're going to see, but it's going towards A, it seems. They are just sending 1 player back. They have sent the Galil back as well. There's surely no time. You need to hurry up now if you actually want to go for this round.
He could be saving this now. Obviously, he went through Mexi. He's gone so slow here. I think he's so paranoid of so many angles, thinking they can be so deep, but they full rotated B all through CT. And yeah, that's going to be it. He's going to save this AK.
Should be able to drop over the AK-2 tin as well, or to Martinez, so he could get a buy-in, but talking about how Velox should be finding 11 here, Infinite, they've just, you know, won a very surprising, very unfavoured round, and I'd say it all came off the back of ZRK. Getting 3 kills there.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, saving that Galil just showed how valuable it was. Obviously, the Galil becoming quite a big part of the meta now. We see it commonly on the T side. compared to obviously the price reduced to help that significantly, but it's still a very, very viable weapon. But it looks like Velox are keeping up some of their old trends from the first half, where they're just losing these pistol rounds, these half buys, these force buys, and that's something you just can't be doing at this late stage in the game. We're looking at around potentially only around 11 rounds left maximum of regulation here. This is where you can't be making these mistakes, but Infinite, such a big round for them to win.
We do obviously see Flash on that AWP. Not much utility, not much money remaining in the bank. They really do need to string some rounds together. They do need to bring it closer. We do just have Tomaz and Martinez on those Deagles. Wonder whether they'll be able to find anything with them. Oh, the block Molotov. And that's the one-way smoke ruined as well. So unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the AWP peak gone. Allows all the Velox players to survive a little longer.
Also such a waste of utility. That's a molly and a smoke getting ruined. We do see 4 players on the side of Infinite towards this A site. We've seen it time and time again. It's clearly working for them. Oh, and there's the first from Infinite. That's Flash getting a kill onto Adam S. That's the early pick. It's clear why they have gambled towards A. They can just leave Flash towards B.
That's more importantly, it's one of the AKs gone. One of the hardest hitters into the round. Obviously, the Deagle very viable, but now another AK getting down low.
Peeking towards short, though, unable to connect anything. Surely you've got to be aware of this player towards long. The flash will come in, but Waz able to find the kill before it. They've got a player in arch, though.
The kills Martinez, surely. He's behind him.
Oh, perfect peek from now. It's a 2 versus 3. This round seems semi-winnable. We've just got Lulz and ZRK towards the side, but Lulz able to find now. And it's just Martinez, 1 versus 3. Surely is aware of the potential AWP peek from behind, but going to be sending it banana. He needs to get a kill quickly. Only 18 seconds remaining. Stuck towards... Oh, clean shot onto ZRK. Unable to find Lulz, though, and that's a round for Infinite. The 9th and potentially the 10th.
Yeah, Velox at least did make it reasonably costly at the end there. And like you mentioned, it should be the 10th. It is just going to be this eco. Only that Deagle and Flash invested so far.
Something to mention right now, Infinite, obviously, the game's pretty even. Infinite should be able to win this round quite cleanly as well. So it should go 10-10. But the difference in kills on the side of Infinite is 6. Whereas on the side of Velox, it's 20. Tomaz on 4 kills, whereas Martinez on 24. And I think that difference in kills, it just goes to show the kind of maybe the different play styles of the team. Obviously, Velox, they tend to just set up a couple teammates here and there just to set them up for greatness, whereas on the side of Infinite, they're confident in everyone's abilities.
We've seen Tomaz has been really struggling this game in general. Obviously, we remember that Apps jump out against just a pistol. What should have been a free kill. He took so much damage for it. Allowed the player to drop him mini-pit. Allowed to do so much damage to him. Obviously, we saw that from Tomaz. He's got to turn it around himself. Help his team step up. Close this game out.
Obviously, we don't have the AWP on Martinez yet. Money not that strong for the side of Velox. Talking about money, though. Lulz 7.6k. Waz, Flash as well. Not too far behind, but that's the opener for Velox. They haven't found that in a while. They're able to get 2 as well. Oh, Adam S somehow able to fall back. It's a 5 versus 3 now, and now should be able to find this player. Bedroom, all the kills just going the way of Velox. It seems as though Infinite have thrown the game plan out the window, just all going for individual peaks, and it's not working for them. There's another. It's a 1 versus 5, Charlie.
Yeah, if they can win this cleanly now, that's going to do so much for their economy. It's just Lulz here. 1v5.
So many quick opening picks on the side of Velox. Just saw so many individuals peeking, getting aggressive on the side of Infinite, and none of them able to find their individual kills, and it really cost them.
And that's it. Lulz just going for the save there. They will be able to buy next round. He can drop over. He can actually drop over 3 players. So yeah, they're going to be comfortable to be able to buy next round. But Velox Finally, the tides have turned for them after losing 3 rounds in a row. They won one themselves, but this game continues to be so close. You did mention it. It is Infinite's pick, Inferno. Next up, we have Ancient, who will be going into that map with the advantage.
Obviously, as well, Overpass, the third map. So, whichever team does win this game, they're surely going to want to close it out on Ancient. Overpass can be a very hit or miss map. If a team can find their T side, they can be strong early on. It's going to be really hard for the comeback.
Yes, as we did mention, Infinite, they do have a buy. Lose, as they said, on a lot of money in the bank, but his teammates aren't.
See, we will be seeing the AWP battle, Flash versus Martinez. Haven't seen it that much. But both of them have been able to get their picks on the different sides of the map. Obviously, we've seen Martinez leaning a little bit more towards the A site, whereas Flash been peeking down Banana.
Yeah, not any opening picks from either team here. No one really making a mistake. Just a bit of util damage here and there.
And I think as well, we're getting to the closing ends of this matchup. And this is where mistakes can't be made. But we are going to be seeing the exec coming in. All 5 players towards Banana. Yet there's only 2 defenders. They're completely alone. The site player, surely he is going to get taken down at some point. But Waz and Law's able to get 2 of their own. It's a 3 versus 4 now. And Tomaz 1 HP. Oh, just get the bomb down, mate. Don't take any risks here.
Yeah, they've got a nice amount of util as well. Now, only got chipped a bit there. They've got to find a pick early. ZRK, if Thomas can get this kill, there's a chance. But their health really does not favour Velox.
Timing. ZRK will take down Tomaz. It's a 2 versus 4. The time is ticking and they've got to push through these smokes now. The kills are just going the way of Infinite. And that's the round done. But, you know, something I mentioned before in the first half, and I'm going to mention it now. This game just seems so back and forth. Neither team really is able to, you know, find their form, string loads of rounds together. Neither team is looking so dominant here. It's just whoever can string those last couple rounds together. Both teams obviously only needing 5 rounds to close it out.
And that's it. We saw Velox, they got that 1 round, but they couldn't string anything together with it, so their economy is not going to be very strong, and that's what we see. They do get one of their last buys potentially in this game. They do have the AWP on Martinez. He hasn't been able to be utilised as much since coming onto this T side. Obviously, it's known for being a really difficult map to AWP on the T side.
Obviously, hasn't been silenced though. 25 and 15. But a lot of those did come from that CT side.
And they do have a pause called. I do think this is something that, in fact, both teams need, really. It was called on the Velox side, but both teams, this is where you need to calm the nerves. This is where you need to... you mentioned it, this is sort of where you do need to throw the game plan out the window a bit. You just need to go off of the feeling of the game, trust the in-game leader's calls. And so many times that can win a team the game.
I'm going to be seeing a fair bit of aggression from second mid for the side of Velox. Seeing a lot of util sent down bottom mid. Adam S though dropped down to 23 HP with a Molotov. Flash surely being able to find that kill, but doesn't. Got a second molly as well. Look at the chip damage there.
Damage done early, yeah. That's what we're seeing from Infinite. It just isn't getting replied, but look at the util on the Infinite side. They've only got these flashbangs remaining, but when you're pushing through the smoke, it doesn't matter. The trade finally comes through, but their health is so low.
That's the end. It's closed out. Law's able to find 2 at the end there. And that's Infinite getting 12. And surely this is going to be the eco coming in from Velox. Infinite have the chance to get 13. We'll only be 3 rounds away from that 16 as well. And we saw this game leaning towards the Velox side, but Infinite have brought it back and they are in the driver's seat now.
Completely, it's going to be this weak buy here from Velox. Infinite can solidify their lead even more, but look at that nade. So much damage. There's a second coming in.
Just like an airstrike. Martinez 9 HP. Final player. The flash will come in as well. Will they be able to find one? But nothing else. The util alone doing nearly everything there on the side of Infinite. Velox, though, they need to find this round.
Yeah, this could be... They could be giving up 15 if they lose this one. Having to play for overtime, that's something you never want. Obviously, we've already seen so many mistakes, and at a point where a mistake will lose you the game, that's something that you don't want to have to rely on.
I'm going to be seeing a little bit of aggression towards Banana, but it's just Tint.
Yeah, U2 are used quite early from Velox. They do have a bit in the chamber, a bit left, and that's what they're going with. It's going to be through these smokes again. It hasn't worked out for the man disadvantage once again for Velox, and it goes from bad to worse as team gets dropped on the B side. And look where the bomb is as well. These players are both in brackets, and I think that's just to realise they finally processed that the bomb's nowhere near them.
And Law's now able to find Martinez. These players are playing it so perfectly. Infinite just playing off each other so well.
And it's just Tomaz, bottom of the whole server. He's had such a tough game so far. This is a round that you could turn it around. 1 versus 4. He's got a chance on Waz here. He's got the perfect crosshair placement, perfect read, and that's the B site.
What a story. If Tomaz able to close this round out, it doesn't really matter if you're on the bottom of the leaderboard. Especially if you can win a 1 versus 4. It would be the ace clutch as well.
He's got the bomb plant regardless. That's so valuable to the Velox side. They can get by next round regardless, and they're all pushing in together. Oh, but where they clear him?
Haven't opted to yet.
Tomaz, he's spotted, but the Tech 9 of Flash is all he needs.
So unfortunate.
That could have been the chance. He could have brought that to a 2v1 there.
I think Tomaz was playing for the round there, trying to get in between, in behind those players that were close CT, but he surely wasn't expecting a third. But if he did get that timing, could have denied the bomb. Defusal could have been the round.
I mentioned it, like, look at what that bomb plant's done. Velox are able to buy, obviously. They're not a perfect one, but rather than having to eco this round, rather than having to give up overtime, they can challenge it.
Might have been a misplay, you know. Obviously, they do have a lot of utility, but it is slightly limited. Not a single Molotov on the side of Velox now. But it's something you got to realise if they do lose this round, maybe it would have been smarter to eco, get Martinez on that AWP, get that full utility, get that full kit, because you know that if they do lose this round, their money is going to be so bad going into that last one.
It's just they've been really struggling to get the opening picks. That's been the thing that's really cost them in this second half.
It's also the trades as well. We've seen time and time again, they've pushed through that mid-smoke, and there's 2 players getting taken down. And obviously a 2-for-1 trade, you're always going to be happy, especially if you are the team that seems to be winning, and it is those kind of 2 versus 1s that Velox haven't been able to win, really. They're going to be going towards A, it seems, but once again the bombs drop Vesper. They're going to need to retrieve it. Only 46 seconds left, and no one seems to be going back.
Oh, this could cost them. Both teams are so split. It looks like it's probably going to be the B execute. Now's backing up from mid. He's going to retrieve that bomb. But look how split. They're leaving Tomaz to lurk. Flash, finally an opening kill for Velox. And it's these 2 players now going to get pressured on B.
28 seconds though, Charlie. They need to get these kills. Tomaz just putting a lot of pressure, as you mentioned, finding the CT player. But there's a player in pool. That's Waz, gets 2. 2 for the price of 1. Gonna be happy with that. But it is a 3 versus 2 now.
Both players coming from Banana. They've only got 1 flashbang. They've both got kits, and they've all got money on the Infinite side. They can afford to go for this round. But Velox, what they can't afford to do is lose players.
Yeah, they need to win this very cleanly. If they have all 3 players alive, they should be able to buy in the next one very nicely. But Infinite are gonna try and crumble that money. Martinez, though, finds a clean kill. And it's just Zoots. Surely
Might just be sitting here for exits. Yeah, he's got 1. Can he do anything else? No, that is it. He has damaged the economy a little bit, but it shouldn't be too big an issue for Velox here.
Yeah, obviously the 2 players surviving will be able to drop over AKs, but the money on the side of Infinite looking so strong. Law's on 9k. Surely they will be able to get a buy into the next round. Might not be that strong, though. So if Velox are able to win this one, it could be 14-14.
Yeah, that was something they really needed. Thomas, he stepped up massively in these last couple of rounds. Was on 4 kills not long ago.
Oh, and a mess again, peeking in that Molotov. Look at the nade, though, doing so much damage. That's Waz getting dropped. He's 27 HP. Seems as though they are leaning towards that B side. We do have the 3 players towards Porch on the side of A. This is not a place you want to probe.
Yeah, the B site looks like the only really viable option for Velox right now. Their A site takes have not been strong. They've been really weak, in fact. And often it can leave you wary and having a lack of confidence before that side, but they could be going for it again. Could see these... Ooh, it looks like they could be faking it, maybe.
That's a lovely nade, though. Once again, doing a lot of damage. Yeah, they are just showing a little bit of presence towards A. Keep the rotate slow. And look how slow the rotates will be. All 3 players towards short. They do decide to go CT. They've got a long way to walk. We've only got these 2 players on the side of B. It's just Waz and Lulz.
It's got to come through now, and they're both tagged down reasonably low. Surely they can't do too much here.
So in a really nice position, unable to find anything though. There's only 30 seconds remaining. They need to clear dark, but all the kills are going the way of Velox, and this is what they needed, especially coming into the last couple rounds of this game. 5 versus 2 here. Surely they're just going to try and get out alive, but...
Oh, I don't think they will be able to. There's no CT smoke. They've got no util to cross. They've got to fight their way out.
It can be an all-out brawl. Oh, one player able to escape. That's ZRK. Flash is stuck in ruins with an AWP. Oh, no. Please, please. Okay, thank God. There's still one player staying. I was going to say...
He doesn't have a kit, though. He doesn't have a kit. It's okay.
If we saw a ninja defuse, that would have been such a way to throw a round away. I'm going to let Flash save.
Can't count Velox out from not throwing a round away. They've done a lot of it this game, but finally, they're showing what they're made of. That's it. 2 rounds in a row. They've only been able to do that since the pistol round of this half. So it's been a rarity that they've seen, but it looks like they're finally taking control of their T side. Infinite, they can buy if they choose to, but it won't be perfect.
They are just
they don't. Yeah, I think that's the smarter call. It's the safer one. Relying on Flash and these Deagles.
I mean, you can rely on as well, but Adam S, we've seen get taken down on that mid-peak time and time again. Martinez able to find a second as well, and the opening kills are just going the way of Velox. Should be seeing
Flash. He was getting aggressive and abs, and he's taking so much damage. He should go down here, Thomas. Oh, now stills the kill away.
Perfect nade there, and it's just Waz and Lulz. Could be seeing a 14-14 here. Oh, that's a clean kill from Waz, though. Oh, no. Velox, you can't give up this round.
Yeah, bomb's just going towards B. They're aware the site's going to be clear, and it is just Waz. Picked up the M4. He can do some damage, but the round looks too far away.
Velox have surely found 14 here, and both teams 2 rounds away from the victory. You might see an overtime here, Charlie. There is a chance.
Yeah, it would match to how this game's gone out so far. So close. Almost the whole way through.
Oh, Waz not getting the timing. Dropped down to 55 HP. Might be able to find the kill, though. Adam S, just a nade in hand. Doesn't find the second, though, and Tin will close out that round. Able to collect the AWP as well.
Yeah, the script's really been flipped here. Velox, now, regardless, they'll be able to buy in the last round, and it's Infinite side. If they lose this round, they will have to force to bring it to overtime. We're not there yet. This is it, 14-14. You couldn't expect a scoreline like this. But Velox, this is what we were saying at the start of the game. You really can't count on regular season form. Velox, obviously, 7-1, Infinite 4-4. In this game, nothing can break these teams apart.
Look how much damage has been done onto Flash, though. He's 42 HP. He hasn't even seen a play yet. That's what we're saying. Infinite will only have 2.9k to buy in the next round. Minimum. Maximum isn't that much more. They're barely going to be able to get any rifles. They have fully invested. I wonder what Velox up to do, though. They do seem to be going towards that B site.
We did mention it. That seems to be their favourite site right now. Will they hit it quick? There's still 3 players towards A. If they take this site cleanly, you've got to imagine it's got to be a safe from Infinite. And that's where we might see some hunting.
I've got a player boosted up, though. That's something we haven't seen in this game yet. Whether they will check it. This round's being played so slow from Velox. We've seen it in the last couple ones, but this is not the time to probe. Oh, Lul's finding tin. That's not a time to get aggressive, not a time to lose your life as well. We are going to be seeing the retake util again. Oh, surely...
Look at the time, 30 seconds on the clock.
Have to go A. Surely this round is going to go the way of Infinite.
Yeah, the bomb's still banana here.
25 seconds.
Finally regrouped. But look, the team's so split. There's still a player towards B.
Oh no, Velox. This is not what you wanted in the slightest. There's 12 seconds remaining. There's nothing they can really do here. So sad, and that's all. That was all from Tin. That was all from Tin getting aggressive towards Banana alone. Such a disappointing round. Obviously, Velox still have the chance next round, but they could have closed it out. They could have won it if they just sent all 5 players towards B. Surely that would have been the round. So disappointing.
It did look like we often see rounds like that when the game's very close and it's nearing the end, where teams are too afraid to make mistakes, and we see the time gets ticked down so low. And like you mentioned, they had Tin probing, no backup at all though, not even a flash.
We're seeing Tin probing again, drop down to 63 HP, and the util's going to be coming in. And that's again Tin getting found. What are you doing? It's 2 rounds in a row. They've just given up they've just lost the man advantage, or just lost any advantage. Martinez going to be bringing it back, though. They're going to be going towards B here, and this is what they needed to send multiple players here. Flash will come in as well. He is blind. Going to be crossing towards Pillar. Information gathered, though.
He's now trapped in dark. Are they aware of it? Oh, they certainly are. The Molly.
Oh, and Flash is getting 2 kills there. Able to get a 3rd. This is the round that Flash needed to step up, and he does so much damage.
I want to see what the util we're going to bring out. I think these pistol rounds are always quite unexpected on Ancient. You can never really be too sure where the teams are going to go. Oh, not much util bought, in fact. Just that smoke and a flash being used early. Look at this, Tomas. Oh, really late to buy armor. I was wondering if he's saving for an AWP or something.
That would be such a risk, but what a play as well. But we are seeing some aggression from the side of Infinite. They are going to be pushing down ramp, and they did just get that kill very cleanly. It's going to be such a benefit, especially when they are going to be going into the execs. But we're going to be seeing aggression towards Cave, and that's another clean kill for ZRK. Time and time again, we've seen ZRK able to get 2 kills cleanly, especially in the last map, and he's done it again here.
Yeah, look at his Infinite. They already have 3 players here. One's not far away. ZRK does so much damage. A bit of Zeus helping Martinez there. Take ZRK down, but that is it. 1-0 Infinite. They take the pistol round. Getting out some M4s early. Only 1 player getting dropped on their side. We are seeing this force back by the looks of things. Yeah, Deagles being bought. Mac 10s. But look at the weaponry. 4 M4s.
Obviously, they don't have that benefit of the bomb plant. So they're going to be so disadvantaged.
Yeah, the util will be a bit limited on the side of Infinite, but I think they're going to be aware that Velox aren't going to have much either. And that's where you do want these stronger weapons. You don't want to gamble too many SMGs against these Deagles because they can do so much damage.
They're all going to be seemingly going towards middle, trying to probe, but we do have Flash with that M4. Oh, that's a missed smoke. That's going to surely cost them, but Flash getting taken down. 25 HP remaining. That's where we can see the weapons like the Mac 10 take charge, especially against a low player.
Bomb is going back towards A, but look at this. On the Infinite side, they've cleared that short area. They've cleared B ramp. Surely Infinite are going to be aware this is going to be this A hit. Tin. Oh, he's tempting fate in mid there.
Do have all the information gathered, and Law's able to take down Tin. These 4 players all towards main here, going to try and get aggressive. Surely, did they just see a shoulder? They did. What a clean shot onto Flash. Spoke about how the MAC-10s will be utilized against those low HP players. Information on the player CT as well. Oh, and what a round from Velox. They've been able to get so aggressive here. But there's a player Donut. Zoot's able to get 2. Surely they're not aware of ZRK as well. And there's just a final player towards Temple. To 1 versus 1 now, Charlie. Both players very low HP.
Yeah, 1 bullet from this Deagle here. It's all about timing. Bomb is dropped. Lowe's, he's so ready for this Temple push, but it's not going to come. It's all about timing. Martinez has to plant.
11 seconds, though. He's going to fake it. He does fake it. He's expecting the push. It doesn't come in here. Laws playing it so passively. Aggressing now, though. Oh, and it's 1 bullet. He saw the shoulder and just took him down through the wall. That's a second round for Infinite. Obviously not as cleanly won as the previous, but it's a win nonetheless, and that's 2-0. They're going to be happy with that regardless.
Yeah, it's going to be the eco here for Velox. In fact, it's not out of the realms of possibility they could choose to force this. And that's what we're seeing instantly. These rifles being bought. That bomb plant. Obviously, the damage as well. The SMGs made some money. Their buys probably going to look stronger than the CTs, in fact. Obviously, some util's going to be lacking, but the weaponry certainly isn't.
I think as well, when you do get 4 kills cleanly and the bomb plant, the money's not going to be strong on the side of Infinite. Whereas on the side of Velox, they have the ability to buy here. Adam S finding Zoots through the smoke. That's the early kill for Velox.
Yeah, Waz, look how deep he is in short. Both players tucked in, so he's not going to see anyone yet. But Martinez peeks out, but the MP9 gets the kill, taking a lot of damage for it, though.
Able to get away. Health very, very similar on both teams here, but ZRK able to find 1. We'll be able to back off as well. Tomez getting taken down without the trade. But whilst this is all going on, you got to look at now, already on the A site, no contention. No contact being made yet.
The issue is he hasn't crossed the site, and Lowe's is now here. He's taking a lot of time. Oh, the timing favours him, though. Could sneak in the back lines.
Oh, but Law's able to find 10. Make it the timing. This is all about where Now pushes. Surely aware of CT, but worried about Donut as well. Information gathered. Oh, she saw his shoulder. Law's now, though, just playing it so passively. Doesn't want to give up anything. Surely bomb plant is the goal here.
The force buy hasn't panned out yet, but they do still have 2 AKs alive. The bomb's going to be planted.
Such limited utility.
2 HP on Adam S. The nade. So close to converting, but it doesn't.
Oh, and Adam S in such a good position here now. Needs to get this kill cleanly, and he does. Information gathered on one of the players. They're not aware of Adam S. Unable to convert the kill. Just drop ZRK down to very low HP, but they have just smoked off Donut. Be able to get the defuse yet. Now has the ability to close out this round, but oh, I was expecting that the player was on the bomb. Wasn't aware of the left-hand side peek. And that's the 3rd round for Infinite. We've strung so many rounds together here.
Yeah, but that's such a cost. These last 2 rounds coming down to the 1v1. Velox could force again if they want. We're seeing
oh my God, we are.
Out from Adam S. It's going to be another force. Once again, it's going to be limited util on some players. But that's what the bomb plant's doing. The amount of kills they're getting as well. You're boosting the kill reward. You're allowing yourself to buy. And one of these rounds, surely for Velox, have to pay off.
You got to remember as well that the money on Infinite is so bad. Like, it's so poor because, as you mentioned, these 1v1s. Oh, Law's able to find 1. Doesn't find the 2nd, though. There's a player Donut. This plant could be getting taken down, but no aggression being shown right now.
Yeah, the spams not connecting yet, but forced out in with the double, with the Galil. Does get taken down as the 2v2, but Tomaz, he's the danger man. He's the one on the flank, and Waz was aware. Does get taken down, though, and it's just Zeus in the 1 versus 2. And finally, the force buy pays off. Velox instantly look at the money of Infinite. They're going to have a force of their own, but the buy isn't even going to be comparable.
He's right. It was a risk, but obviously Velox did win the round, keeping 2 players alive as well. We'll be able to drop weapons over. After winning 3 rounds in a row, you're expecting a fairly strong bite. But as you mentioned, they do just have Deagles and that 1 MP9. Love these double mollies here, but Flash able to find one cleanly. The kill onto Tomaz. That's the opening that they do need.
That's a perfect opening here. They have an opportunity. Oh, it does get traded. ZRK, he pushes in with the MP9. Perfect kill. He's allowed to retrieve the AK as well. There's no swing at all from Martinez.
But look at Tim, though. So aggressive in the back lines. And it seems as though Laws isn't aware as of right now. There's 3 players towards A. So much aggression. But whilst they're crunching on the B side, ZRK's pushing through A. He's going to be calling that B's not the play. Oh, and they haven't got the timing. They're going to be stacked towards A here. It's going to be such
a man advantage. If ZRK can somehow get one in this round, surely it's heavily in Infinite's favour. The Duke's going to be up now. They're going to be aware it is this B site.
Such a mind-boggling round, though. Surely Infinite they were just waiting for the middle A hit, whereas in reality they did just get perfect timing. ZRK though, his blind saw his arm. Tin able to find the kill. There's 2 players coming from CT1 towards Cave. Surely Martinez will find this kill cleanly. And Tin's just going to be peeking. Able to get another. It's just Flash. 1 versus 3 now. Just a Deagle. Surely not going to be able to do anything here. We'll be able to find one. Try and limit the money. Gets a second as well. Oh, so much damage done.
We might be able to get him. Martinez. Oh, he does get dropped by the bomb. That's obviously going to damage the economy. But Infinite, they are going to have to eco this one. If they can do a bit of damage on this eco, then they can come straight back into it on their full buy. We are seeing 2 Mac 10s out though. Velox, they can really build up some economy with that. We might even see the 3rd.
Should go 3-3 here. Especially on Velox's map pick. You know they want to be winning it cleanly. Oh, but look at the aggression here with the USP. He's able to retrieve the AK. That's Flash. Going to be hoping for another, but look at the nade. Doing so much damage as well.
And Martinez, he's so far behind. He's going to catch one out, and that's it. Rounds are over.
Talk about the Mac 10s making money. All the kills there. And that remaining 4 versus 4 all coming through the Mac 10.
First up, we see of Ancient. It's on Flash on the CT side. There's such a nice start to it. For Velox. Great response. Will they expect this AWP though? Look how weak the economy is on the Infinite side. They've only got 6 pieces of util left. I think they're 5 now.
Obviously trying to get aggressive there with the utility. They do have 3 players towards middle. Surely that's going to be unexpected on the side of Velox. But Flash posted up with the AWP. Might be able to find the player peeking towards middle. And he does. That's Tin getting taken down. 5 versus 4. Gain that advantage. But whilst they're taking mid, the T's are taking at B. So much aggression there. Adam S able to find one. Might be able to find the second as well. And he does. It's gone from a 5 versus 4 to a 3 versus 4. Adam S just bringing the round in their favour, but they don't have the bomb. Did they go towards A here? Could be a play. Yeah, it seems like they are going to be going towards A. All 3 players towards CT here.
Oh, it's just how long. Adam S, he's still going to be such a nuisance here towards B.
We'll be able to get the flank as well eventually. And the bomb gets planted very cleanly here. All 3 players towards house.
I think that's going to be safe.
Oh, but Adam might be able to take them down. All this info has been gathered. The hunt is on. Sees the gun barrel, finds one. Doesn't find a second though. Information on both. This is where Waz and Flash really do need to save that weaponry. It's an AK and an AWP. That's something you can't be giving away. But now able to find one. Flash will be able to connect onto Tomaz. Gets a second as well. And it's just Martinez remaining. Oh, he's going to be hunting though. It's a Mac 10 versus an AWP at range. That's a fight I'd never favour. And that's Flash. Gets all 3. Gets 4 even. See the
obviously that is going to damage the Velox economy, but there's going to be no chance of buys coming in this time. Flash. He does still have his AWP though.
And at half, that looks so strong, especially on the start. 4 Infinite seem to be running away. Velox able to find 4 in a row. Something you never want to be seeing. see a fair bit of money being invested here from the side of Infinite. That orb is currently towards that B site. Hasn't been able to find anything on the boost yet.
And they're all taking mid. Flash sort of has to be a bit more mobile here. Unless he's going to rely that he's in the correct place when the execute comes in.
Such a risk. We're seeing some aggression towards Cave here. But ZRK has just called it off. Decides to play that close right angle.
Infinite have gambled this B site, and that doesn't look like that's going to be the right call.
Yeah, and this should be another round for Velox, won cleanly. Obviously, they're going to want to keep that AWP on Flash, keep it alive, keep it going into that next round. You might see Velox hunt again.
If Flash does save that AWP, he can drop over one of his teammates. Obviously, these Deagles want to survive as well, keep that armor in play. I mean, they don't have to fully reinvest next round. It'll allow that util that we've seen so weak in so many rounds be a bit stronger.
Especially when you're trying to take mid. Obviously, we've been seeing Infinite trying to take some aggression towards mid. Also towards Cave. But when you don't have that utility to delay the pushes, that is when it is really, really tough.
Yeah, it looks like most of these players will be surviving here.
ZRK, though, is going to be going towards main. Going to try and take these players down or do as much damage as possible. Oh, the crosses. Unable to find anything. Tin will close it out. That's another round for Velox. 5 in a row. We saw in the last game, both teams weren't able to string many rounds together, but Velox just showing that when they do get their economy, when they do get that money and a couple rounds strung together, it seems as though Infinite can't do anything, but this is their chance. They've got obviously all the weaponry and all the utility. But something to mention, they don't have a kit. What a risk.
Yeah, Flash 5.8k, that's not what you want, but Martinez so aggressive through the molly. He could get them both here. Zoots
Oh, and he
taken
does.
down as well. And that's going to be it. That's the save again, surely. 2 kills so quick. Infinite, when finally they get their full buy, that's it. Doesn't matter, it's over.
There's no kit.
Round done.
Can't do anything about it. Usually you'd see that aggression maybe from a rifle or an SMG, but Martinez just does it with an AWP. Not a single care in the world, so confident with his own ability, and you can clearly see why.
Yeah, and talking about, so you can clearly see why Velox picked this map. Despite losing those first 3 rounds, they're looking very good on it right now. Flash, he's only able to get any impact with this AWP when trying to save it.
Obviously, we'll be reducing that money made from Velox, but it doesn't seem as though they're going to be hunting anymore. Don't want to give up any weapons of their own. But that is the 6th. No rounds being able to be brought back from the side of Infinite, and they need to do it now. They need to change their game plan, because you do not want to be losing the half, especially on that CT side, especially on a map like Ancient.
Yeah, despite winning 6 rounds, the economy on Velox isn't perfect. Obviously, we have seen them try to hunt a good few times, but it doesn't really look like the rounds are even remotely being close at this point. Martinez does get taken down this time, tries to replicate what he did last round on the A site.
Wasn't meant to be though, but 10 already towards middle. Surely they're not expecting this. Able to get 1. Spray not perfect though. Won't be able to connect on the second. Lulz though in such a tough position. Only 44 HP, but they're not expecting the aggression towards main. That's a second kill for Lulz in this round. It's a 2 versus 3 now. Obviously the HP very low on Lulz, but you've got to remember Tin only 22 HP as well. Adam messed
and look at this fight that's going to happen in Yard. Lulz so low, but Adam, he's got the bomb.
About timing. Oh, and he does see him. We'll take him down as well. And these two players so far away from the action. Tin can get really aggressive, can get deep, but is going to prioritize that bomb plant. So much confidence in Adam. Confidence to peak, though. Obviously wasn't meant to be. Flash will be able to find one. Oh, and this is going to be such a tough hold. The bomb's not even perfectly planted for him. Do we have information on ZRK? Oh my god, I love this.
Look at the util on Infinite. Oh, Flash, he's still here. He's just holding.
Been holding this whole time.
Adam, he spotted him.
Surely Adam should play Trigger Discipline here. Oh my god, it's the AWP and he does. I love it. Oh, just go for the fight now. Information will be gathered. Drops the smoke on the bomb, though. Is just going to be sticking it. Does have that kit. Oh, some bullets connect. He's 1 HP. 7 health. But he's able to close it out. And that's a round that Infinite needed. What a way to win it, though.
Yeah, the Ninja Defuse on 7 HP. He does it. That's so devastating for Velox there. Adam, it looked like he did everything right in that 1v2. But he couldn't close it out. Infinite, they finally get around after winning those first 3.
Just an unfortunate turn of events there. You're going to be seeing a lot of aggression towards that B site from the side of Velox. Waz, though, able to find Tin towards that short. No flashes coming over to deter the peak.
Now we're seeing Infinite. They're starting to get some opening picks here. They're starting to look more like what we were expecting.
You have 4 players here, all towards the B site, though, from the side of Infinite. They're going to be rotating Waz back towards middle. But look at Adam S. Trying to get aggressive towards ramp. Nothing been found. Oh, Martinez getting... trying to hold the angle, but Zoots. ZRK with the perfect flash.
Oh, look at this timing on the A side, though. Look at the radar. Just bypassing each other. Lols. Is Waz aware of it, though? Oh, he spotted him. He's seen him now. It's just been called. Lols.
Oh,
maybe it hasn't been called. Lols gets taken down from behind. But it should be the Infinite round regardless. It's just Adam S. He couldn't win the 1v2. Can he win the 1v3?
Gonna have to find this player towards site as well. Surely knows Waz is in temple. Adam needs to get this kill and he needs to get it cleanly, and he does. Oh, there's a chance now, Charlie. Gonna be mollying off CT as well. The bomb can go down. Both players here towards CT. Oh, Adam's gonna be peeking. I love this. I love the confidence. Getting aggressive here. Doesn't want to fall back to Donut.
Flash first though. He just looks away. Adam S gets taken down. That's the 5th. There's no individual rounds in this game. Every single round has been strung together by at least 2. We're not seeing the same storyline that we were last game. Very scrappy last one. This is looking a lot more how we expected this game to look. But the money on Velox is still so strong. The bomb plants are coming through almost every round. All but 4 rounds of this game there have been a bomb plant.
It's going to be so tough from the side of Velox now. Obviously, won't be able to buy next round. They do lose. Infinite do have the chance to bring the map in their favour. They are able to find this one. But the limited money on both teams, really.
Infinite could level things up here. Make it 6-6.
The timing, though. 2 players have pushed. Oh, unfortunate molly from Tin, but 2 players have pushed towards ramp on the side of Infinite. Able to get 1, but Zoot's full blind. Will be able to find Adam S. Martinez with a perfect peek out. And now it's just all about timing. We'll be able to find Laws. They've got the advantage, but it has been brought back.
Look how deep Tin is. I don't think they're aware of him. Waz. Oh, yes, he is now. He kills him. It's just Martinez. 1 versus 2. He's got AWP. He's got all the util, and he's got the bomb on his back.
Information gathered, though, and Flash will close it out. Flash 15 and 6. Talk about a player stepping up. On the other side, Adam S. 13 and 8. But once again, we saw it in the last game. We saw Tomaz slowing up, start having a slow start, and it seems as though wasn't been able to bring that confidence through to this map.
They're all leveled up though. This is where Infinite can start to win the half as you expect on the CT side of Ancient. The money's now looking a little weaker on Velox. Oh, Adam S, perfect flash from everyone's blind. Adam S is blind again, the short player's blind.
How many flashes? They've gambled towards B and Tin. Once again, we've seen him get aggressive time and time again. Going to be pushing towards House. Able to get 1 now. Oh, and we'll get the timing on the player rotating in. Oh, and it's a 5 versus 1 now. Surely the round's closed out. Tin able to get 2. And that's Velox keeping all 5 players around, keeping that economy growing. and able to get the 7th. And I wonder what they do now. Surely Infinite are going to have to eco this.
And they have just called a pause here, so I think that's the question. Will they opt for the eco? Obviously, starting to string some rounds together, their loss bonuses decreased significantly. They're only sitting on 2 loss bonus, and it does look like it's going to be this eco then. Flash obviously going to be saving for the AWP. Couple of deagles out, but...
Something to mention. Obviously, they won 3 rounds in a row, and after losing 1, they're forced onto that eco, and we saw it again at the start of the game when they won those first 3 rounds from the pistol. But it just goes to show how much damage Velox have been doing, even on the rounds that they've been losing. Whereas on the side of Infinite, we saw that round, all 5 players staying alive.
Obviously, every round of those 3 Infinite rounds, they were a clutch. Someone was in it. There wasn't really a dominant round at all. At best, they had 2 players survive.
What are we seeing? But there is aggression towards middle, and Tin gets taken down. Does so much damage, though. The kills are just going the way of Velox. And the 2 remaining players, Waz and Flash. Flash 19 HP, but now surely gets the timing on one. Will find one, sees the shoulder of the other, and takes him down. That's 4 players staying alive, and we, you know... I mentioned it before, in the rounds that Velox are winning, they're winning it so cleanly. Obviously, it's an eco, so not expected to do that much damage, but 5 players staying alive in the previous and 4 in that round.
Yeah, Velox have won the round on their T side, so they're going to be happy with it nonetheless, but they can be looking at 9 here. Infinite, the last 5 of this half, really, they do have the AWP on Flash, so that is something at least.
We are seeing aggression from both sides here on the side of middle. That's Waz and Tin finding that early fight. Waz being the victor. That's an advantage for Infinite. That's what they want, especially going into this last round of the half. But Adam S bringing it back to life. 2 kills there. Look how much they've pushed out towards A. No contact been made. Adam S in such a difficult position here. Oh, the boost doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, they do pick up the bomb, but are they aware how deep these 2 players are on A?
Surely they have to be. They haven't got an A player. Had no one towards Donut for a while, but Adam S again finds the 3rd, opening up the B site. But they have gambled towards A. That's the right call. It's just Waz, 1 versus 3, but unable to bring it. Unable to close it. Close out the round, but that is the half Velox winner on that T side, 9-6.
Yeah, they're going to be moving on to that favoured CT side. And you do have to question, if Infinite didn't win the pistol round, where would they be at this right now? Obviously, those first 3 rounds, so close. Really, in a different universe, Infinite could have won 2 of those 3. Obviously, brought them all down to 1v1, so close. 2 defuses to close it out. And you've got to think, if that pistol doesn't come through, this could even be looking like a 12-3 half.
Really, really tough for Infinite now. Obviously, on that T side, they do need to win this pistol, or it could be all over. They don't want to be giving Velox 10, but at the same time, we saw how strong they were in that first half. Surely we're going to see some aggression on this CT side. As mentioned, it all comes from the pistol.
It's just these 5 players towards A here. They do have 2 flashes, and they're already going out before them. In fact, looks like all the team are blinded by them. Again!
These peaks just don't seem to be coming in, especially from the side of Infinite, but the kills are just going the way of Velox. It's a 1 versus 3 now. ZRK surely going to get found here. Tin could have gone for the knife, to be honest, but they win the round. 3 players staying alive. No bomb getting planted, and that's the 10th round for Velox.
Yeah, you have to... Obviously, this is Velox's pick, and I don't know how well versed Infinite are at it, but it looked like those flashbangs just didn't connect at all. It split the main brunt of that attack there. The players, some were blind, some weren't. It really seemed like it cost them there a bit in that round, and you've got to think potentially that is just a lack of knowledge they have on this map.
Yeah, clearly. You can see that there's a real difference between these 2 teams. Said, okay, going to be getting aggressive with the Deagle. No armor, though. All 5 players here towards A main. And now is going to be tested with that MP9 at range. The flash will come in, but the aggression, the flash seemed to blind him. Only able to get 1, but Tin's already rotated in. And all the kills going the way of Velox. Martinez with a perfect 3k spray.
Yeah, that's it. That's the 11th. Infinite will have their bye this round, though. But will they be able to respond?
They're going to have to win this round, or Velox should find 12 and possibly even 13. It just goes to show why Velox did pick this map. Why Ancient was their choice. Oh, and look at the aggression. Those double nades there towards middle doing so much damage. Utility alone. Last player mid here, full blind. Zoot's going to have to be pushing through the Molotov. Wasn't expecting the deep molly either. And that's 2 kills so quickly from the side of Velox. Might be able to find a third as the smoke dissipates as well.
Waz does get one back, and that at least gives them a chance here. Tomaz playing around the pillar. Perfect team flash there.
It's a 2 versus 4 now. Not really much Waz and Laws can do. Gonna have to go towards this B site, but we do have Martinez already so deep in that cubby position. Oh, does get taken down though. Only 52 HP done. 52 damage dealt towards Waz.
Where do these 2 Infinite players choose to go now? Looks like they're going back out mid. Obviously, they've made their presence towards B. They've got a pick there. A is open right now.
They do have a very strong chance of winning this. We do have 2 players towards that B site just now. The lone defender of middle and A. Bomb might be able to get planted here for free. There's 34 seconds left here. Surely Velox need to gamble somewhere. They are staying towards B.
Bomb plant will come through. The smokes go out now. That's it. No utility left for Infinite. But they do have the bomb plant. That's the important part.
We do have a smoke from Adam S as well. And both players are towards Donut. This is a risk. Obviously, the bomb is planted close box. So we'll be able to get a fairly easy spam onto it. But these two Donut players, they need to find something here. Information gathered. They are going to be smoking off Donut. And this is what they were worried about. Tomaz just going to be sticking the bomb. Oh, and it's perfectly played from Velox. Oh, 2 players found in the smoke. Surely Law's thinking it's the bomb diffuser. Does get the third, but the round does go the way of Velox.
Yeah, it's always tough there. He gets all the kills, obviously, but not the round. That was the most important part, but it's done a lot of damage to the Velox economy. And Infinite, if they win this round, they can start to come back into it, but it's going to be easier said than done.
You're going to be seeing this aggression there. Look at that nade. Doing a fair bit of damage as well. Possibly not as much as we expected, but Martinez aggressive with the AWP. Does get the timing on the player towards door. That's the opening pick for the side of Infinite. And Martinez getting aggressive again, but will get found by Flush. It's a 4 versus 4 now. Very limited utility on both teams.
The bomb is dropped outside that yard position. If Tim does choose to get any deeper, he could. Oh, he could catch out Flash here. Goes the other way. This round's going the way of Infinite.
It's just Adam S. 1 versus 4 here. Might be able to find one, but drop down to 74 HP. Able to get 2 kills now. Still 74 HP. This round is fairly possible.
Got the information. If he can take out the arcade here, there's a chance. This cannot be the round Infinite lose. Adam S, he doesn't have a kit, so he's got to get this kill quickly. Just playing around the box. He spotted him though, Laws. Oh, he does turn and get the kill. That's a necessary one.
Look at the money on the side of Velox. So limited now. They are going to be opting for the Force. Do have the rifle being brought out onto Adam S.
This is that forced buy. This is where Infinite, if they win this, they can get 9. They can make it 3 rounds apart.
Do you still have those 4 smokes on the side of Infinite? Might be able to sell a fake hit.
Everyone is still alive for now, though. Nothing given up yet. No kill found from either team.
The server's gone quiet. No one wants to give up a pick. Tinno going to be getting aggressive towards A, and this surely is the play. Going to be calling that B's potentially the hit, but ZRK able to find 1. We'll be able to find a second here as well. And Lul's finding 10. All the kills going the way of Infinite. Surely this is the 8th round for them. Flash here finds Tomaz. That's the FAMAS getting taken down. Oh my god, but it's just pushing through the smoke. Has got the perfect timing now.
Yeah, and the bomb's going towards B. He could catch them out. He might even be able to see if he can get 2 for his troubles. Tucks himself in cubby. He's guaranteeing that bomb plant kill.
Will we be able to retrieve this rifle as well? This round is fairly possible, but now needs to get a kill. And doesn't. That's 4 players staying alive for the side of Infinite.
Now they are just against this eco here. So this is where mistakes can't be or shouldn't be made. This should be one of the easiest rounds. But someone to point out, played so well this map. Obviously had a few rounds in the last one. Adam S 25 and 11. Top of the scoreboards by a fair bit.
Yeah, and just constant the aggression there. They haven't been able to halt it. Adam S on that T side and especially on the CT side has been getting really aggressive and just able to find 2 kills and stay alive as well. Oh, look at that nade. That's going to do. They're going to put them in a world of hurt, but all 5 players swinging towards ramp here. Might be able to find a second cleanly as well. Oh, and they do.
They do stabilize with that molly at least. Now very low. 1 HP. Tomaz not far behind. Flash gets taken down though.
It's the bomb. They do close it out. Waz dropped down to 10 HP, but that's not a round Infinite are going to be happy with in the slightest. 3 players getting taken down, especially on an eco.
Yeah, they definitely made that. They made that close. They made that costly. 3 kills against the eco. Almost 4. Nice play there from Velox, but no round 2 for their troubles.
Look how aggressive Martinez has got towards long. But we are just going to be seeing the A hit, sorry. And now just needs to smoke himself off. Keep the angles favoured. He's going to be pushing through, though. Let's get the timing. Zuzo already in the back line, able to find 2. It's a 3 versus 2 now. Tomaz, though, towards Donut. Might be able to take down the planter. Oh, does a lot of damage. We'll be able to get out unscathed, though. But Flash with the AWP. Surely going to find this kill, and he does. And it's just Adam S.
Look how deep he is here.
Oh,
well, they definitely are now. Adam S can't get anything. That's the 10th for Velox. They're only 2 rounds apart. And this is just going to be a pistol buy here from Velox.
This is not what they wanted, especially because they were looking so strong. This game was at 1 point 12 to 6. They haven't been able to close out any rounds as of recently. Velox do have the chance to get 11. Infinite have the chance to get 11 here.
And they should. It looks like Lul's got the read. Now, we'll survive, but information is gained.
That's the opening. ZRK finding 1. Finds a second. Nice flick there. It's a 5 versus 3 now. Infinite not making any mistakes here. They don't want to have a similar kind of eco round as before. Can't count out these Deagles though.
We've seen so many comebacks in the SCL on this map. This could be another one here. 4 rounds in a row. This looks like it should be the 5th.
Look at the money as well. We've got Lulz, Waz, Zoots. All got a fair bit in their piggy bank. Flash the RK a little bit far behind, but all 5 players staying alive here will be beautiful for them. And they do.
And that's it. The money For Velox, they do choose to get the AWP out. Will this be a double AWP? Oh, it is. First double AWP of the series, but look at the economy on both those players. He's got 2 kits on the whole side. Not a single piece of util from Martinez or now.
Essentially, we're going to be seeing something aggressive here. Obviously, now posted up towards Big Box with that AWP. Hasn't played it once yet. Surely going to be catching them off. Oh my god, he's on top of the box. Such a risk, but what a reward. Does find one. Going to be trying to find a second hit. Does a fair bit of damage as well, but doesn't get the kill. Does connect again. You can see why this double AWP was brought out. Sees the back. Does find a third. What a round from now. Able to get the 4th ace on the cards.
He's doing it all. He literally does. He gets the ace now. The first ace of the series. I think the first playoff ace. That's why they get the double AWP out. It doesn't need economy when he hits his shots like that.
What a round. Only one player getting taken down as well. Velox. That's what they needed. They needed something aggressive. They needed a change. And it's clear that it's worked out for them. Only 3 rounds off. Go into that final map. Go into Overpass.
Yeah, they really stabilized that one now. 5 rounds in a row for Infinite Velox. They finally get one on the board, and it's thanks to Now's heroics.
Think about what
we'll see Infinite going way too much again.
Think about what that's going to do to the confidence, though. Especially on a player who previously, before that round, was only on 15 kills. Martinez, though, opening up the site. They weren't expecting Zoots. They are expecting a player towards this cubby position. But Adam S able to find one. Surely, Thomas, you just need a swing. You can get the trade. Does find one through the wall as well. And it's a 4 versus 2 now.
Now this is looking like this is where Velox is going to start taking control of the game again. Just these 2 remaining players. And they're going to be going into now. Oh, now. Not as potent this time. Does get taken down. It's a 2 versus 3 now. They've got util to play with. They can win this round.
They do need to find this next kill, and they need to find it cleanly. Tin, though, able to find one. Surely is unsuspecting of this player. Close as well. Oh, but the information's been gathered, and Adam S closes the round out. That's the 14th. They're going to be ecstatic about that.
Yeah, that's it. And the money... It's very split on the Infinite side. They should be able to get a buy. They should be able to drop over some weapons, juggle some of that economy. But that could be giving up 15.
It's never a position that you're ever going to want to be in. But yeah, you mentioned it. There's a chance for 15 here.
They do choose to buy here. Do at least have the AWP out on Flash. He hasn't been as dominant as we've seen. Most of his kills with the AWP seem to have come from trying to save.
You're going to be seeing some aggression here. Look how many players are towards this B site on the side of Velox. They've got 3 players close towards Cave. Oh, the spam's doing so much damage here. Oh, the boost though, Tin. Able to find one. It's a 4 versus 3.
Yeah, man, advantage for Velox. Flash, he's looking like he wants to try to get something, try to get that kill back, but he's against Martinez. AWP shots missed. Adam S is close. He'll be able to swing off of him. That's the swing now. 4 versus 2. The bomb's gone towards B.
Wonder what Waz and Laws are going to be able to do. Similar situation as they were in the last round. They weren't able to close it out, and they weren't even able to get the opening pick here. Waz able to find one, but it's a 1 versus 3 now. Bomb's not even planted. There's 37 seconds remaining. And that's the round. Velox find their 15th.
Yeah, they really find their way back into this now. We saw that's 3 in a row. This could be it. This could be the last round of Ancient, bringing us to Overpass, that last one.
What a way to end it. We are going to be seeing such an aggressive peek from Flash here. We're peeking out towards middle. Oh, but Martinez gets the kill. Laws will be quick. Going to try and close the gap here between this AWPer. Oh, but we'll get taken down. Martinez finds 2. It's a 2 versus 5. Middle, I love this. Just going to try and take as much aggression as possible. We're going to see it from the T's as well.
Oh, I love that. Look at this. It's a toilet bait. They're making it look like it's the classic 1A, 4B. But no, there are still 3 players here. 4 players here, in fact. 1 above Con. If these players come top Con, it could be domination. Zoots. He spotted Tin, though. Tin, clean kill. Now the Con push comes through.
Tin able to find 1 more. It's just Waz. 1 versus 3 will get found. And that's Velox finding that first round and getting that pistol. Hopefully for them, they'll be able to string some rounds together.
Yeah, look like the perfect call there. What are we going to see from Infinite? Just 2 flashes bought. Potentially it's going to be a fast monster rush just with these flashes going over. See if you can try to swarm those B players. Let's to see if that's going to be the case. It does look like it. They are going to be going this fast B. Obviously, they would love to get a bomb plant in this round to get them best round going into that next one.
We are going to be seeing them playing a little bit passively here.
That's it. Look at it. It's just a short hit. It's absolute domination right now. They do take 1, though.
Yeah, and that is what they needed. They did need to try and get as much damage done there on the side of Infinite. But they don't seem to make it work right now. Velox are going to need to win this round, and they're going to need to win it cleanly to get it all started. Get the game going in their favour.
Yeah, they do have 5 AKs out. Obviously, there's still 2 MP9s on the Velox side of things. Oh, perfect flash out mid. Martinez able to get 1. Oh, just able to fall back, taking 1 bullet of damage.
Getting aggressive here. Look at that flash. Isn't able to blind them, but 10 able to find Laws. That's 2 openers on the side of Velox. Overpass seems to be a very strong map for them. Now able to find Waz as well. The trade's coming in, and it's just Flash and Zoots.
Perfect there. They've got to be able to do something. And the fact that they were able to use the MP9 aggressively, able to get 1 there, it's perfectly played. Adam S, he might have a chance as well. Playing close divider, tucked in.
Surely sees the gun barrel. Will find the kill, and that's the bomb as well. It's just Flash here. 1 versus 3. 4 even. Not going to be able to do anything really.
Yeah, and that's it. 3-0 for Velox. 4, the full buy of Infinite is denied anything into this round. Those 2 MP9s, they've been upgraded to AKs now.
They are going to be happy with how that all worked out for them. But Velox able to find 3 rounds in a row here. Obviously, we'll be seeing the half buy coming out from the side of Infinite. Wonder what they'll be able to do with these 5 Tech 9s.
Pushing fast out Martinez. He only gets 1. Bit of a whiff spray there on the second, but they are swarming Adam S now. He's getting them all. That's 4 kills for him into this round. Only 1 player getting dropped. Against those techs can be so dominant sometimes. That's not too bad a round for Velox there. Their economy's building quite steadily as well. And obviously the AWP, Martinez, not known for being the best rifler, but we have seen glimpses. He's definitely very capable with the weapon, but he's obviously upgraded that AK into the AWP.
Something to mention as well, now Adam S 6-0 and 5-0 haven't even died yet, and that's going to do wonders for the economy. Obviously Velox starting 4-0, and that's the clean kill with the AWP. Finds a second. Oh, Martinez is hungry.
Yeah, they want to end this series now. They're insulted. It's gone to 3 maps. And look how dominant they're being. Martinez does get taken down by Laws, but it's a 1 versus 4.
No bomb either. Surely Adam S might be able to find it if they go up the ladder. Oh, and he has found it. Not a position that Laws ever wants to be in. Gonna have to take the bomb, but information gathered there. Adam S will be able to close out that round, and that's the 5th for Velox. They seem so dominant in this matchup.
Yeah, something we didn't point out that round. Flash had an AWP of his own, got taken down instantly. I mentioned before, I'm looking forward to seeing the AWP battle in this map, and that's what we saw early on. Flash getting taken down so quickly by Martinez.
Just a perfectly played round from them. Martinez getting aggressive with that AWP. We're going to see some aggression from Tin here. Take down Waz. Flash, not perfect there. It seems as though we could see the 6th from Velox.
If Velox played this well, maybe this should have been their pick.
Oh, and this kill should be found cleanly. That's Martinez again. That's a 3 versus 5. Obviously not expecting much from this half bite. No one seems to be able to get any trades here.
Oh, look at this, Adam S. He's heard the drop. He knows they're long. He's behind them all. He's lining them up in the crosshairs. He gets 1, 2. He gets all 3.
What a round there. Something to mention, Adam S and Now still haven't died. 17 kills between them without a single death either.
And something to actually mention as well. 6 kills on the whole Infinite team in 6 rounds. 2 of them came in the pistol. Absolute domination right now for Velox, but it's definitely not over. The tides can change. They're only 6-0 up now. Obviously, it is that CT side favored map. All it takes is 4 or 5 rounds going the way of Infinite, and that's a solid half.
Seems as though Velox aren't going to be losing 4 or 5, though. They carry on with their form. They're playing so well here. And it's just that aggression. We've seen it towards A. We've seen it short in this round. I'm not too sure what Infinite are going to be able to do. Information gathered on the player connector, and that's Waz getting taken down. The opening pick seemingly always going the side of Infinite. Infinite, the side of Velox.
Yeah, certainly not going the way of Infinite. They would love it to, though. Flash, he's getting a bit aggressive, looking to get a peek. Looking for someone jump spotting, but Tierney's not allowing that. That's the AWP drop. Flash hasn't even been able to fire a bullet with his AWP yet.
Seems as though the timing is always just going the side of Velox. Oh, but look how close that OK is. Might be able to catch out a player here. Does find one. Unable to find the second, though. Tomaz with the trade, and it's just Laws. 1 versus 4 here. Brought it to a 1 versus 3, but it's 48 HP.
You can see the lack of respect Velox is showing. Tin solo pushing out, making as much noise as there is in the world, just charging up. Does get taken down, but only 2 players get dropped for Velox. Their economy is so strong. 7 rounds in, 2 players are over 12k.
Velox are 1 round off winning the half here. And that's just after 8 rounds. So I think Infinite, they need to start changing the game plan. They need to start changing things up. And it might happen here. We could be seeing something fast towards B. Look how aggressive Now is getting towards Monster.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for that. They are going for that Monster flash. Now could be full blinded by it.
Yeah, they're going out towards B. Oh, what a clean kill there. The kills are going the way of Infinite. Speaking about how they had to change the game plan, it's clearly had a change here, but they need to check the barrels player. Tomaz able to find 1. Doesn't find a second. Adam S, though, gets 2. Zoot's finding Martinez towards short. And that's the first round for Infinite. Speaking about how Velox could win the half after 8 rounds, they haven't been able to do it. And Infinite, they need to carry on with this form.
Yeah, they've got to be able to convert off of that. Obviously, that was just those Tech 9s mainly there. And they did the job. They did what they needed to do. Tomaz, he had to get more than just 1 there at that barrels position. He's been struggling this whole series, really. And he is bottom of the leaderboard again.
Speak about the economy on Velox, but look, 650 remaining on Martinez. What they're going to be doing. Obviously, they have taken short here. The boost is coming in. Surely we'll see the toes of Waz. We'll be able to get back unscathed, though.
It's just this 1 player towards A, but now they're rotating them. They're rotating 2, in fact. Potentially 1's going to be playing from heaven.
I love this smoke. Gonna be trying to fake out towards B. The smoke doesn't land though, sadly. There are 3 players here towards this A site on the side of Velox. They're going into the stack. Need to find the opening here to have a chance. Oh, and look at Tin. Gonna be going up connector now. Oh, finds the timing on 2. Unable to get the 3rd as of right now. Player long getting taken down. That's Zoots. And it's Waz in a 1 versus 5. Unable to find anything, and that's such a clean round from Velox.
Yeah, look at that. What a response. They lose that round on the pistols. The next one, they don't lose a single player. Not a casualty on that side. There can be a buy here from Infinite. Obviously, they do have the full loss bonus. They'll probably be having that for a while by the looks of things. They do luckily get the AWP out on Flash. It's a bit of a saving grace, but right now he's not performing with it.
We are going to be seeing this aggressive play towards Monster. ZRK pushing through it, able to find 1. Doesn't connect on the 2nd, does a lot of damage onto Tin though.
Yeah, look at this. The players are all rotating towards B. Look at the information that Martinez has got.
We've seen Tin time and time again. Able to get the timing on the flank, but might not get the timing here. Will get taken down by Waz. There's a 2nd player short though. Oh, when he peeks away. Surely Flash is going to be able to hear Martinez.
Martinez making a lot of noise here in Flash. He finally wins the AWP battle.
Adamas though, it's all about timing here. Oh, both these players, both towards Monster. Flash is holding. He's holding for the deep angle. Oh, able to find 1. Surely can't find the 2nd though. It's a 2 versus 1 now. Adamas would be the player to do it. Doesn't connect, doesn't get a kill. And that's a 2nd round for Infinite.
It looks like Martinez got very complacent there. He didn't want to just be patient, didn't want to just hold that mid play. In fact, he pushed through, made a lot of noise about it as well.
That's never what you want to be doing. Regardless of whether you're so far up, you know, you can't be throwing away rounds like that. Oh, the missed Molotov as well. It seems as though Velox are making many mistakes here. Tin, though, towards short. Might take some aggression here. Might be able to find a free kill, and he does. Oh, and the boost as well. That's 2 kills from the side of Velox. One trade will go the way of Infinite, but it's a 4 versus 3 now. Very limited util.
Yeah, I love that play there. Perfect timing on the peak, perfect timing on the boost, allowed 2 quick kills. But if this round does spiral out of control, you've got to look at Tin there. Got a bit aggressive. After getting those pigs, ZRK, he gets one on the Heaven player. That's Martinez gone, but the setup is so strong. Still this player in water, and the bomb is still sitting in connector.
1 versus 3 now. It's just Adam S, the lone defender of this A site, needs to stay alive here. We'll just be falling back. Obviously worried about Long. Surely has to be worried about Banana. Will get found. It's a 1 versus 2. Zoots is full HP. Fair bit of utility as well. This round is fairly possible for them. Oh, the fast smoke through the Molotov is going to be stuck in such an open position here. Oh, but he doesn't get checked. We'll get 1, but the round again going the side of Velox.
Yeah, I love that there on the retake. They know, obviously, he thought throwing the Molotov there would buy him some time. Zoots, he thought wrong. They smoked the molly, showed no respect, just instantly pushed out. Gave him no time to reposition at all. Got the trade and did win the round. Able to save the AWP as well. Obviously, going to help out with the economy a bit. It's not perfect as Infinite. They have won 2 rounds, and obviously that one brought to a 1 versus 1.
But now, obviously, 10k. We'll be able to buy next round regardless. And the money on Infinite not looking too strong, but they are going to be forcing, or maybe just a Hero AK. No, they are going to be fully investing here. And I think sometimes it's the right decision. They don't want to give Velox 10.
Yeah, obviously Flash. It's weird because they're not fully investing. They do have still a bit saved in the bank, and now's aggression gets punished. Waz gets tagged for survive. They're just hunting Martinez. They're swarming him.
It's such a tough spot just behind the smoke. As you mentioned, did just get swarmed there, but it's a 3 versus 4. Waz very low HP as well. Oh, Adam S finds one, finds a second. That's the bomb. Tomaz as well. And it's gone from a 4v3 to a 1 versus 3 in a matter of seconds. ZLK able to find one, though. But he's stuck between these two players. Oh, the nade could have been perfect. He doesn't find it.
I love fumbling this util. Velox, they have missed so many nades, and yet they're still looking just about to get their 10th. Tomaz, he's going to be the one tested, and he knows where Tin is. Oh, such a great effort there from ZRK. But Tin denies. That's back-to-back 1v1s gone the way of Velox. They've taken 10. They're on double digits already.
Surely we're going to be seeing the eco coming in from Infinite. They want to put Flash on that AWP. Obviously, that's why saved a little bit of money in that last round.
Yeah, could we be seeing that B-rush again? Obviously, we saw the pistols do a lot of damage there, but it doesn't look like it. It's going to be maybe a B split. But the bomb is dropped. They are getting quite aggressive. Martinez is the player in con now. Doesn't have his signature AWP.
We'll be able to find one. Waz looking for the trade. The flash. Oh, the timing of it. Not perfect. Oh. Flash getting aggressive towards B here. Oh, finds a player with util in hand. Finds a second as well. Only Mac 10 invested. Oh, and that's an unnecessary peek from Tomaz. Able to get one, but it leaves Adam S in the 1 versus 3 now. Oh my god, he might have the bomb. He just needs to turn around here. But the bomb's not got planted. Oh, this is not perfect for them in the slightest. Able to find one. Information on the second as well. Surely he knows.
Surely he's got to realise. Surely he has to understand the bomb. He probably has it. He's running back. Will he spot it?
This is not what Infinite need in the slightest. They needed this round and they needed it cleanly. Oh, they are aware of Adam S. He's able to find one. ZLK in the 1 versus 1 now. Oh my god, and Adam S wins it. What the hell? 1 versus 3. And just the slight mistake there of leaving the bomb there has costed Infinite the round. And they're going to be kicking themselves. They're going to be watching back that demo and they're going to be crying their eyes out. Because that could have been the tides turning.
Yeah, they could have, like, the fact that they could have been able to get 5. Obviously, that wasn't the full investment. That was that half buy. But you have to look at it. I do think Velox, despite winning the round, obviously, thanks to Adam S.'s heroics, he's 21-5 after 13 rounds. But after Flash got quite aggressive there, obviously he tagged the player low. We just had Tin with his, like, I don't know, fumbling nades, having his knife out. He was not prepared at all for any short players. Obviously, I think it was whoever Flash tagged down low, he was hiding, trying to play it slow, and then able just to push out, kill Tin, fumbling his weapons. Obviously, and then Flash got the second. It seemed like Velox tried to throw that around a bit, but Adam S.'s heroics did save it.
I think as well, they weren't, as you mentioned before, they weren't just expecting that aggression. There was no flashes, no smokes, no other utility. And usually, especially in these types of games, you're expecting, a player's not going to be pushing out without any utility behind them. But Flash just kind of opted in for that aggression, and it seemed to work out for them. But Infinite unable to close out that half buy, and that's just something they needed. Look what it would have done to the economy as well. The money not looking too strong on the side of Velox. Obviously now and Tin, the only players with a little bit of money in the bank, but obviously they were able to find that 11th, and Velox not even on the second half, and they're 5 rounds away from that victory.
Yeah, I mean, there is still a chance. You mentioned the economy on Velox. If Infinite win this round, they can be looking at 4. And that is sort of the minimum you need to have a decent enough T side. It's going to be doable. It's going to be a tough comeback, but it is doable. And it does come from this round here. If they win this, the economy on Velox is going to be broken for that final round. And this could be it. That could be Infinite's way back into the game.
It does all come from here. Obviously, some money remaining on the side of Infinite. They will be able to get a buy if they do lose this round. But, you got to think about the mentality there. They're going to be so disappointed after losing that round. Especially because of how winnable and how favourable it was for them.
Yeah, the fact that there's that long pause as well just left them to sit waiting, thinking what happened. Adam S, the clutcher, does get taken down though, but the kills are favouring Velox.
It's a 3 versus 2 now. A little bit of utility on the side of Infinite, but they do only have that one smoke. I wonder what they'll do with it. They do seem to be going still towards this B site. Flash trying to get a pick with the AWP here, but will get taken down. Just shifting out, seeing the shoulder, and they're going to be swinging together. Gathered the info on this last player as well. We're going to have Martinez able to peek from heaven, but it doesn't matter. Going to get taken down too early, and we said Infinite had a chance if they won the round, but it's Velox getting 12, and this half could end 13-2.
Yeah, only 4 rounds away from winning this series, obviously. We're on the third map, we're on the final one. They didn't manage to close out Inferno. They won Ancient, and now they're showing absolute domination on Overpass.
And I think, obviously, you mentioned at the start, Velox did look the favourite. But after that Inferno game, you know, it could have been a really close one. You can see that, we mentioned at the start, you can see the map depth is really just kind of taking charge here. And Infinite clearly aren't as strong on Overpass as they probably need to be. But Adam S getting taken down freely. Zeus might be able to find a second, maybe the third even. But Tomaz closes it out. The 2 remaining players towards this A site. And there's just 1 defender here. He'll be able to get back. There's a player.
Martinez, look at the lack of respect, but he misses the shot. How is he able to get back? He survives. It's the man advantage for Velox. Maybe it shouldn't be, though. But Tomaz, he's deep behind long. He gets 1. Got a chance for the second, but he's got the information. Martinez, the only player with a lot of health. It's Tin in the 1 versus 1. Ooh.
Oh, but they win it. Infinite get that third. And they do have that buffer now. They do have the chance, but if they do lose this pistol, I think everyone can imagine this is going to go the way of Velox.
Yeah, they were given that lifeline there at the end. So necessary. We mentioned Tomaz often being bottom of the server. Cementing his position there. This time it looks like it's Lulz. 3-14. Waz isn't far behind though. 5-15. These players just can't get anything going at all. We're on the other side of the thing. Infinite, they only have 1 player on double digits. On the other side, every player on their team is over 10 kills.
This is going to be a problem for Infinite. Because they do need to win this pistol round. They have to. There's nothing they can do. If they do lose, they're going to have to force and really give up that 14th round. Obviously, we do have Velox on the T side, but we saw how strong their CT was. Clearly, they do have a lot more understanding of this map. We do see the dualies.
We saw how strong their CT pistol was. I'm interested to see what they're going to do on their T side pistol. If it's going to be just as inventive. Infinite are stacking 4 in com.
And they don't seem to be showing any pressure here. Obviously, there's only that 1 player towards Heaven on B. Oh, it gets instantly dinked by the Julie. Surely the bomb plant will just come in. We do have a player towards Con. It is now. Surely he will be able to foil this Con push out. Door getting open. We'll be able to get 1, but we'll get traded. It's a 4 versus 4 now. Surely they're not expecting Tomaz, though. Oh, able to get 1. Doesn't get the second, though, but it's a 3 versus 3. Martinez finding the low HP player, and that's the kit. It's just Flash and Zeus. They have to go for it.
Oh, he can't connect. Zeus, 1v3. He gets 1. A nice clean tap. Perfect flashbang, though. So close. The Julie just spamming away. The spam and move. And now the BM body spam. That's 13. We mentioned it. Infinite needed to win that round. And surely we're going to be seeing a force buy. It's going to be the only chance back into this game, surely.
No, we could. Yeah, obviously, yeah, we do see the full buy. I was going to say we could see the eco. You know, they're 10 rounds behind already. What's the difference if it's 11? They might want to put themselves on the strongest buy possible, but they do opt for the force. And they're all towards A. No, this is not the call. Obviously, you got to take a gamble, but it's not been gambled correctly. Velox should be able to get the bomb plant, and they should be able to get so deep. But Infinite, oh, so disappointing.
It might have to be a save. It might have to be. They're so far away. It's going to be such a tough call to make. But now he's surely going to kill ZRK here. Oh, he is aware of it, but he does get taken down regardless. If you go for this, you know you're just going to be feeding Velox kills. Feeding those SMGs.
Yeah, they do just have to save here. But this is just obviously, you know, you want to call a gamble, you want to take a risk, but it just wasn't the necessary one. They picked the wrong site. Obviously, it is a coin flip, but wasn't meant to be.
That's 14. That was 17 rounds played, and yet Velox are 2 rounds away from taking this series, advancing to the quarterfinals.
Especially because obviously we saw Infinite so strong on Inferno, brought it pretty close on Ancient, but you're not expecting such a dominance from one team, especially because of how close the 2 previous maps were. But Velox once again looking like they're going to be going towards that B site. Teammates stabbed one another. Oh, but they're taking short. They're going for the boost. This is not the time to do it. They've gone out monster lulls, able to find one. ZRK from short finds another. The kills are going the way of Infinite. Martinez and Adam S. Oh no, it's a 2 versus 2 now from a 2v5.
They have a nice amount of health to play with as well. There's no kit on the Infinite side.
Information gathered about one of the players as well. Surely they're expecting the last to be heaven. Oh, Flash with the scout. Oh, able to find one. Needs to find the second hit. Faking the bomb plant though. Waz has got all this information now. Should be able to find this kill, and he does. And that's the round for Infinite. There's a 10-round difference now, Charlie, but they need to start stringing rounds together. They only have 2 opportunities for mistakes to be made.
Yeah, look at this. Flash isn't messing around. Gets the AWP out instantly, as quick as he can. They need to give themselves best possible chance. You can't rely on these weaker weapons when you're this far behind. Velox, both teams 1 round away from being reset. This could be the round that decides it all.
Are going to be seeing some aggression from the Velox towards A. Haven't seen that before. Flash with the AWP though. Surely they're not expecting an AWP on this 3rd round. That is the opening for Infinite though, and they can't give a pick away here. They need to play this to perfection. Has obviously boosted up. Surely we'll be able to find this player here, and that's the second. It's a 5 versus 3 now. 5v2. ZRK should find this kill pretty cleanly as well. And this is a completely different side of Infinite. We've never seen them play like this before, especially on this map. Adam S though, 1 versus 5.
Yeah, whatever damage you can do though will be beneficial. They will have to force next round by the looks of things. Oh, he's got a chance here.
Oh
that's the AWP gone.
That's the site as well.
No one's close to it. That's the site, yeah, you mentioned it. Oh, but he doesn't seem aware. All players coming from the phalanx.
We'll just be dropping the smoke. Gonna try and plant.
Oh, look at them edging together. As a trio, the squad of Infinite, they've pushed up. Animes. He tags Zeus low, but he doesn't realise they're all here. They're all so close.
They are able to close out the round. Only a 9-round difference now. And obviously, as you mentioned before as well, it has broken the side of Velox, money-wise anyway. This is where Infinite, they need to keep all players alive here. They can't lose a life. They need to build up their own economy.
They do force it though. Double Mac 10, the Galil, and then the 2 pistols. Might be seeing something fast here, and it looks like we will. The B rush.
Oh, they're going towards short. Not opting to smoke that Molotov yet. Look how aggressive ZRK's playing. Surely just take a mid. The calls that B's the play, but the jump spot. Nade unable to connect. Not going to be going out here. Look how many flashes are being thrown. Lulz full blind. Able to find one though. Waz as well towards that barrel's position now. Going to try and close the gap with the Mac 10 jumping up top. Oh, takes him down. And it's a 3 versus 3 now. The Mac 10's at range. But ZRK so fast behind. Surely we'll be able to find one player here. Does. Finds a second as well. And it's just now with the Mac 10. 1 versus 1 here. Going to try and go up towards that A site.
Yeah, he's able to cross. He's able to go towards A. He'll have time to play with before ZRK realizes, and he's going through com. He does have the health. He does have the kit. He does have the weaponry. But now, positioning will be everything.
Oh my god.
And it looks like he's going to get caught out.
What a round. But we did mention they need to win it cleanly, and they haven't. Only 1 player staying alive. Obviously, it is another round on the board, but...
Interested to see what Velox are going to do here. They are at 2 loss bonus, and they did get that bomb plant. Will they go for the force again? Will they try to push it? Obviously, they're going to be 8 rounds ahead after this. But the more rounds that go further away, it's going to be so tough to reliably keep on making those gambles before it becomes too dangerous.
I think as well, on the side of Velox, you know, obviously they haven't closed the game out. They're stuck on that 14. And if Infinite keep bringing it back, if we can see Infinite get 10 here and Velox not get a round, think about what that's going to do to the confidence. Think about what that's going to do to the mentality. Being 2 rounds off for so long and not being able to close it out. I think that's when players will start making unnecessary mistakes, unnecessary plays. And we could see it take a toll on the mentality of the Velox players.
Yeah, they didn't fully force this. They have invested a bit, though. They've got the AK on now. The Deagler tin gets taken down instantly. But here's the 2 rifles getting ready to challenge.
Zoots able to get another. That's a 3rd kill for the side of Infinite. Make it a 4th. It's just Martinez. 1 versus 5 now. Damage is the game. It's the aim. Able to find 1. No armor, though. Might just be sticking to use that Deagle.
The damage certainly is the game here. If he can get 1 more, that'll be great. But that's all he can do. Just that 1 kill. Velox will have another buy. But we're 7 rounds off. Infinite 4 rounds in a row. Despite losing both pistols. Despite being 8 or 7-0 down. Losing the half. At one point, they were 12-2 behind. They're putting up a fight, but will it be enough?
You're going to be seeing some aggression from the side of Velox towards middle. Look how deep Tomaz already has got. An Infinite sending it back towards A. Oh, the double divider. Will get mollied off, though. Look how far back Infinite have been set here. Very limited utility. These B players.
Oh, the monster flash. No one's directly looking at it, though.
Oh, now they're able to find 1. Oh, the trades are coming in, though, but Waz only able to get 1, and we got Tomaz here. Both players towards A. He's just kept them there. Smoke will land. Oh, and that's the AWPer firing off a pot shot. Is that okay, though? Surely gonna... Oh! No, it doesn't get the timing, but does get the kill. Oh, my God, that scared me. But it's Adam S.
I think they could have got the bomb plant on B. I don't know if the bomb was dropped somewhere else. What the decision was made, but... has delayed it, certainly. They are both here, though. The fake has worked. He's got the A site. The flash is going to hear this. The bomb will be planted. He's in the 1 versus 2 to give them 15. He won a 1v3 in the first half. Can he do one better?
Oh, they know where he is now. Needs to find this AWPer cleanly, and he does. And it's Adam S. 1 versus 2. Just keep your gun out, buddy. Oh, drop down to so low HP. It's ZRK here. Oh, can't find the pixel perfect shot. Oh, but takes him down through the wall, and that's ZRK closing it out. But that's a round we could have seen Adam S win.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't win it, but he has damaged the economy. The money is being built up reasonably well for Infinite, so they'll have money in the reserve to get us full by this one. This is it. It's been 5 rounds in a row from Infinite. Velox, they've had a couple of chances. They've had 2 1v1s that they couldn't close out. This is where we start to question.
It was an 11-round difference at one point, Charlie. They haven't been able to capitalize on it. They're still on that 14, but they will be taking short here. Surely they've got to be aware of the boost. Oh, perfect nade there. Won't be doing as much damage as previously hoped. Look how many players are towards short on the side of Velox. 1 getting taken down through the flames. Oh, and that's another Zoots finding Martinez. And it just seems in these last rounds, the picks are just always going the side of Infinite.
That's a huge mistake made by Infinite. This will be a round that they should win. They should win it cleanly. But ZRK, oh, the timing. Absolutely perfect for him there. He takes 1. He's able to fall back as well. He's the only A player. It doesn't matter. There's no one really challenging it other than now.
ZRK finds another. ZRK has been stepping up beyond belief on this, on the side of Infinite. 22 kills, but on the side of Velox, that's Adam S on 30. Hit that 30 bomb within 22 rounds. We're going towards long here, but it's a 1v4. Surely we can't expect Velox to win this one.
Yeah, if there's anyone who could win it, it would be Adam S. He's got a chance. He gets the first. He gets the second. No time for the third, though. Does a bit of extra damage there at the end, but we're 5 rounds apart. This was, like you mentioned, what was it, 11, 12 rounds at one point?
Yeah, they're going to be so disappointed. And that, you know, I mentioned it. What's it going to do to the mentality? Surely Velox are questioning, well, you know, why can't we close this out? What's going wrong here? And I think it might have been that complacency. They seem to be peeking towards B, or just peeking out A with no flashes, without any structure really. And once again, another piece of utility missed. But they might be able to start it. They might be able to open up the site now. Tin getting one. That's 2 picks for the side of Velox. We haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah, man advantages here. They've got the AWP on Martinez. They've got the AK on Adam S. They're real hard hitter this game. And now they've just slowed the clock. They're waiting for Infinite to make a mistake.
Tomaz obviously very low HP. Not too sure why they don't drop the AWP over. But obviously Martinez so confident with it. He's going to be wanting the favoured weaponry. They are playing so slow here, but you know it's a 5 versus 2 maximum on the site right now. Surely they should just go together.
It's just the sheer number of players on Velox. It's going to be so tough to break any defense.
They do have a little bit of utility as well. A couple flashes and a Molotov. And the Molly's going to be coming in. They're sending it out towards A now. The flash as well. Martinez worried about Bank, but there's a player truck. They've got 2 people there, but the trades are going in. Now with a bomb in hand, Waz able to get one, but he's completely stuck now. Surely going to get found. Unable to get another. And it's a 3 versus 1 now. Zoots. Surely going to want to go for it. Keep his team in the game.
Yeah, they can buy next round. Just Waz won't be able to get the full buy. Zeus, what is he choosing to do, though? He's pushing out here.
Does have a smoke. He could go for a late defuse. Surely that's something that Velox are going to be aware of, though. Sees the gun barrel and does get found. That's a 16 HP player taking down Zoots with the clean deagle. And Velox, they finally got that round. They're finally 1 away. And this is where Infinite, you know, we mentioned earlier, they have a couple chances for mistakes, but this is the last one. Potentially last round of the series.
And it came from that half buy. The weaker buy is what closed it all. Is what gave him that 15. This will be it. Waz on the P250. 4 M4s. Lulz, no util flash with just the HE grenade. The economy.
Are they going for the boost?
Everything isn't there.
Are they going for the quad boost?
Yeah, they must be. But look at the control that that's given to ZRK. He's pushing up the ladder now. He's seen them. He closes 1. Surely he just backs off here. He gets 1. He gives his team the man advantage. He's got the information. When he comes back up, he's challenging maybe a bit more than he should.
We'll get taken down here. It's a 4 versus 4. You're expecting, especially in a position like that more than just 1 kill will be gathered. We do just have Zoots, current lone defender of this A site. They're going to be pushing out towards short. Adam S able to find 1. We do just have Tomaz going to be getting aggressive here towards Monster. It's a barrels play. He's been mollied off. They're going to be pushing out towards the B site now. The kills are going the way of Velox. Oh, and Waz gets taken down. It's a 2 versus 1 now, but he's got the bomb. Zoots able to find 1, but not the second, and that's Velox. They take the series.